Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Utenslug, Chapter 45. So I think we've got a full house of players. We're waiting on Kyle to join us, but hopefully he'll be along shortly. In the meantime, we can do a quick recap of what happened last time. You guys paid a visit to Lin Armal, which is the floating fortress of the Cloud Giants. You guys were wanting to parley with the Countess Sansuri, the giantess lord lady head of the Cloud Giants. Hopefully, you were hoping that she could, you maybe would let you guys use her conch to access the hidden storm giant fortress of Maelstrom. But as we'll find out, that didn't go so well. As you got nearer to the cloud that was holding this fortress aloft, you could hear this tremendous bellowing of some beastly creature screaming as if something very large was in exquisite pain. So you guys landed. You were greeted by Cresaro, who is the castellan of the Countess Sensori, and he asked you guys what your business was there. To which you responded that you just wanted an audience with the Countess, and you had some very important information to relay concerning the breaking of the ordning. So that got his attention. So the castellan agreed to relay your request and invited you guys to wait in a courtyard at the castle. So he escorted you through the main hallway and into the open courtyard on the opposite side. While you were waiting there, you could see there's catwalks all around being patrolled by a bunch of cloud giants, along with ballista and a whole bunch of other defenses. So you kind of hung out there for a bit while you were waiting for the castellan to announce you. And while you were there, you ran into Sansuri's brother, who was kind of unexpectedly friendly, actually. His name was Count Thullen. And when you pretty much did a great big info dump on him about your quest, what you'd learned about the ordning, and pretty much everything. And
our favorite foods.
Yeah, exactly. What your favorite color was.
Our turn-ons, turn-offs.
No.
Yeah, yellow. And then you got hurled over the side of the castle. Like I said, this was a whole bunch of information for him to take in at once. But he did manage to warn you guys that his sister she didn't hold the small folk or really any other giants, even any other kinds of giants, at least, in very high regard. So. And also that access to Maelstrom, even by other giants, was kept pretty closely guarded secret. And he knew that he was not aware of any small folk ever that had been granted access to Maelstrom. So he strongly advised you guys against even mentioning the conch to the Countess. So that kind of deflated your plans a bit, but you kind of thought on your feet. And when you were finally granted an audience with the Countess, you basically just instead kind of put on an emphasis that you guys had learned from the Oracle that the ordning had been shattered by the Allfather, that King Hecaton's disappearance was due to his two daughters who coveted his throne, and you really kind of just were trying to win over her favor, and he's kind of offered to maybe if you found and brought her a giant artifact, which you were aware that she was looking for, basically any giant artifacts. And you knew that you dropped a hint that you knew that the fire giants had possession of one of the dragon eyes, and that it had been integrated into a large colossus of some kind. And the mention of the dragon eye definitely caught her attention, but she was not very enthusiastic about open aggression between the cloud giants and the fire giants. So she really wasn't willing to commit any of her resources towards that. But she did say if you were able to obtain the dragon eye and bring it to her, she might be willing to assist you in some other fashion. Though, again, that wouldn't include directly assisting you in reaching King Hecaton's court in any way. So yeah, pretty much that ended the meeting for you guys. So you were a little frustrated. You were departing, and again, you heard.
As I recall, Samral was lipping off on his way out. Hey, when you want to overthrow your countess, we'll be here to help.
She didn't catch it, but the castellan did, and he just kind of assisted you on your way out the door, helping you on your way. But you were leaving, and you again heard the screams of this beast echoing in the clouds. And this time, you kind of were able to identify it as being draconic in nature. And there was actually even something familiar about the screams you were hearing. So you guys decided you were going to investigate. So you waited till nightfall, and then using all of your stealth and cunning, you guys took, I think it was Groot took animal form and used that to kind of explore around the castle. And you found that indeed a dragon was being held there, and then it was actually Felgalos, the dragon that you had encountered way back in Nightstone when you first were in Nightstone, and he helped you against the. I'm drawing a blank here. The Black Network.
Oh yeah, those guys.
The Zentarim.
Yes, thank you, the Zentarim. Sometimes. Anyway, I'm sorry. He's a bronze dragon, and he was all chained up and basically unable to use his magic or his breath weapon or anything. So you guys hatched a rescue plan, and through a combination of flying and stealth, again, you managed to make your way into the. I think you actually both. I think Tim polymorphed and Groot assumed an animal form in some sort of winged birds, and you were able to fly in. You didn't get spotted. You then were able to break his bonds, and together you, all three of you, made your escape without alerting anyone to your presence. So that went really well, and Felgalos was extremely grateful for your assistance. He said that the Countess had captured and imprisoned him and had been torturing him for information on the location of ancient artifacts of giant origin, which he knew absolutely nothing about. So he was pretty sure that eventually the Countess would have tired of it and, pretty much killed him. So yeah, he considers himself to be deeply in your debt. So while he's not really enthusiastic about tangling with giants again anytime soon, he did agree to accompany you guys for a while and try to aid you, however he could. You did ask him about whether he'd knew anything about this ancient blue dragon that you'd run into, that had you ran into at the Allfather, and who basically caused Harshnag's death. And he said that while he wasn't familiar with any ancient blue dragons, he actually, and this is new information, he actually knows of two younger blue dragons that he would really seriously love to see taken down. And he says that these two dragons, they live in just at the edge of the desert of Anorok, and they're named Anaxeter and Chezeron. And a year ago, they raided his lair, Felgalos's lair, and among many other things, they stole his most prized possession. He had a silver pouch of exquisite pipeweed called Yandala's Delight. And he doesn't care about anything else that these dragons stole from him. He wants that pipeweed back. And he says he says he's not sure, how this may or may not help you in your quest, but if you guys, can help him take these blue dragons out, or at least recover his, pipeweed from them. Now, he doesn't even really care that much about taking the dragons out. He just wants his pipeweed back. But anything else that you guys want in their hoard, you can have. And he'd consider it, even if it was originally in part of his hoard. And he had collected quite a few, trinkets and items from the Zentarum, because that's like his favorite hobby is, torturing the Zentarum. He'll be flying along, he'd see a Zentarum cart, boom, he'll drop everything and make sure to take that out, and then he would keep all the loot. But now it's all with these two blue dragons, and if you guys want it, it's yours. All he wants is his pipeweed.
They have smoked it already?
Well, he's not sure that they would be interested in doing that. He's never.
They might not even know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. He likes to assume halfling. Well, he doesn't imbibe when he's in dragon form. Whenever he goes out and about, apart from flying, he likes to assume the form of a halfling, actually. So in that form, he partakes of the fine pipeweed known as Yandala's Delight. But yeah, if you guys are game for that, he can direct you guys where he knows where their lair is and how to get there.
Blue dragons, huh?
Yeah, they're not ancient. They're younger. He thinks they're adult. He knows that by himself he would not be able to take them on, but he's reasonably confident, having seen you guys in action, that combine, and he would come with you, obviously. So combine that you guys should probably be able to survive. And there would, he doesn't, like I said, you don't have to necessarily even kill them if you can sneak in and take their treasure without them noticing. Hey,
yeah, because sneaking is such our.
Well, he was impressed with you guys managed to sneak in and free him from the cloud giants without raising an alarm of any sort. So he was pretty impressed.
Baldry wasn't clanking in there, so that's why it worked.
Yeah, well, he says he doesn't think you guys should sell yourselves short. You obviously demonstrated great skill in orchestrating his rescue.
Well, gang, should we go kick some blue dragon ass?
See, right now you guys are, let's see.
We were headed towards one of the giant artifact sites or something like that, weren't we?
No, you guys, we left off pretty much right after the rescue. So you guys had traveled some distance away from Linar Mall, but you hadn't made a decision yet on where you really wanted to go next. You had expressed some interest in, again, trying to find the hill giants, but you had no idea where they were.
Yep.
The city is Asgore. The ruins. The lair of the blue dragons is near the ruins of a city named Asgore, which is right here on the map. It's about 2 days' journey traveling by airship.
Why not?
I'm game for it, but how does this get us closer to any of our goals?
I agree. I thought we were supposed to be looking for, like, I don't know,
conches or
and
something.
Stuff.
Well,
I'm more than willing to help a dragon, though. But
yeah.
Well, again, he thinks that there may, if you're looking for stuff to help you, well, like you said, there's lots of magic items that he knows that he had hoarded, and he knows that blue dragons like to collect them anyway. So if you're needing anything that might help you, perhaps that would be a source for it. But he doesn't know specifically what you might need, so he can't really say for sure.
Because right now we don't know where the hill giants are, so we could either fly around and try and find them, or still let for everyone who's out looking for them. We know where the stone giants are. Or we go looking for more giant artifacts, thinking that they could help us, or do we tangle with the dragons and maybe get some magic stuff that could help?
And if you guys want to make a history check.
Baldry doesn't know shit because he's from such a far eastern area. He doesn't know anything about this area.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Whoa, Tim.
Oh, well.
Okay. I'm from this plane and I know your history, bitches.
When Felgalos relates to you the story of, well, not the story, but these two dragons, Anaxander, is that right? Anaxaster and Chezeron. And when he mentions that they live near the Anaric Desert, you recall there being a legend of an ancient blue dragon named Ymrith who lives in the Anaric Desert. She's known as the Doom of the Desert.
Oh, great.
And that her 2 children are named Anaxander and Chezeron.
Oh, great. So we pop Mama. We're gonna get.
We pop the kids. Mom's
Mom's
come
gonna
out.
be pissed at us.
Yeah, but we already pissed off the fire giants. So what the hell?
Alright.
We're already like we're here to take out your kids.
Yeah, that's kind of our MO,
our
isn't it? Whack with our shtick.
Gotta make sure to kill the kids. Well, now you gotta go back to the Linar Mall and kill the Cloud Giants kids.
Good idea.
You heard that he was babysitting them.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh yeah, that would
There still survives the children of an enemy that I must kill. I will not rest until they're all dead. Oh, up to you guys. Whatever you want to do next. Obviously, some things I've prepared more than others, but we can wing whatever you wish to do.
Like I said, I'm game for it. I know we're supposed to be completing a mission. So I guess if this levels us up higher, so we can go kick some giant
gets us
ass,
gets us some magic stuff that could help.
then maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, in terms of what you might want for this particular, I don't want to say fight because it's possible you might be able to sneak in there. But if you do run up against blue dragons, you obviously know that their whole thing is lightning, which is the same as Felgalos. He's a bronze dragon, so they both employ lightning breath. So any kind of electricity resistance. You're also going to be in a desert, so anything you can do to help out with warm, dry conditions. It is on the edge of the desert, so you probably won't be in too bad a danger in that regard. But
Well, and I've got create water I can cast if necessary, and
yeah, that was one thing I was actually thinking about. Well, you guys were traveling overland in the distant past. You guys would be able to forage and find food using your wilderness skills. While you're traveling in the airship, that's not really available to you. But I believe one of you guys can cast Goodberry
Yeah,
yep.
pretty much
Okay.
any time.
Mirror can do that.
So I'm
And
assuming you
and
guys.
I've also got create food and water too.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to be like super. You may not be enthusiastic about eating Goodberry again, but you're not going to starve to death either.
I also have the Outlander feature as part of my background, which allows me to find fresh food and water for up to 5 people per day.
Yes, that's what I was relying on when you're overland. I was not counting that while you're riding in the airship because you're several thousand feet in the air.
Yeah.
Come on, there's birds and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Drive through a cloud, we can harvest water.
Harvest water. We're water farmers. We're cloud farmers.
Moisture farmers.
Yeah. What I really need is a droid who understands the binary language of moisture evaporators.
Oh, my first job was
I want to go
You
to the
speak
station
Bachi.
station and pick up some power converters.
waste time with your friends when you're done with your chores.
Scoop them more of that cloud.
Hey, what are you trying to push on us here? What?
What that blue one? Anyway,
What about that blue dragon? We'll take that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, which way do you guys want to go? Do what you like. It's like I said, a 2-day trip if you are in the airship to Asgore. Otherwise, yeah, whichever way you guys wish to go.
I don't know. I'm willing to help Felglos with his issue.
I'm feeling I'm feeling like we're being compelled to.
I'm not trying to
Maybe.
compel you. This was actually a point that I had missed when you, because I remember you did ask Felgalos about the ancient blue dragon, and he doesn't know who Ymrith is, or he doesn't know any ancient blue dragons, but he definitely knows about these 2 younger ones.
I guess that would be the more he is indebted to us. It's not bad to have befriend dragons, right? I don't know.
Right.
It's always good.
Yeah.
You might be able to help us out with something else later.
Yeah, having a
Yep.
buddy dragon's never a bad deal.
Buddy dragon.
Yeah, and he would
Buddy.
definitely be, willing to, he'll basically stay in giant or dragon form when cruise around the airship too. So you're pretty much not going to have to worry about any
Combat air patrol.
Yeah, exactly. Combat. He's part of the keg. He is the keg. But yeah, you wouldn't have pretty much 0 chance of any random aerial encounters anyway while traveling with him. If you do decide to do this, he thinks that it probably would be wisest to set down shortly outside of the ruins of the town of Asgore, and he will then assume halfling form just because he doesn't want to alert the dragons that he's coming. He'd prefer to take them by surprise. But otherwise, he will gladly stay in dragon form and patrol. Do the keg.
Let's do that.
Okay. Do you guys need any supplies or want to stop anywhere beforehand, or do you just want to beeline it right for Asgore?
Beeline it.
Yeah.
I mean, do we need to stop and get stuff?
I don't think so. Like I said, I can cast create food and water 3 times if we need to.
Yeah, my big attack is lightning, so that'll be helpful.
What was the name of that ancient blue dragon again?
Gimrith. I will spell it.
Gim? Like Gimlet?
I think it's the Y, right? Ian.
Ah.
Yes.
Did a killer too.
Ah, there we go.
I will.
Soon the young dragons will be known as dead and dying.
Yes, there you go. Dragons formerly known as. Okay, so then if you guys are going to beeline right there, then I will pretty much move you to that direction. Again, Felgalos will take the air patrol around the balloon. Actually, I guess, he does need to rest a little bit, and he can, assume halfling form and rest in the bunk while you guys are looking during the day. So it would just be a matter of just a single check. Hang on, I forgot my dice. But come on. Loud dice. Physical dice. Wonderful physical dice. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, 5 and 2, no problem. You guys, the journey to Asgore is completely uneventful. Why don't... So the time as you travel east, the air gets drier. The land becomes more arid in nature. You pass over the Nether Mountains. There's a little bit of forest, but then you start to draw closer to the desert itself.
Baldry feels at home because his homeland was very desert.
Dry,
It was a
okay.
desert, basically, yes.
Okay, yeah. So you're definitely not feeling too
Do we
uncomfortable.
wanna hide that ship in this forest area, maybe?
You don't need to. Yeah, Felgos doesn't think you need to be because that's quite a ways. That would be.
Oh,
Trying to think.
Like
It's like
right here?
15, 16 miles away.
Oh, okay.
Does
No, it's
I'm going to ask a side question. Does anybody know why there's a playing card in the game?
that is Paul's. I don't know
well,
what he. Oh no, it's
I
on.
I don't know
stole
how.
it.
I don't remember how I got it, but Tim
I just
stole it,
stole
so
it
now
from-
it's his.
Oh,
What do
okay,
you
yeah,
mean?
it's a deck that's in the last tab of the inspector, and I don't know how to remove it.
Just curious.
Let's see.
So what you're talking about?
Token marker, deck size. That doesn't help any.
I think you can turn it on and off once our tokens are on the map. If I think you can do it that way, or is it under tools, dice options?
No,
No.
I see my deck. I can show it.
Oh, there it
Add
is.
remove playing cards. I can hide my deck.
Interesting.
Yeah, now I can't. I clicked on it. Now I can't get rid of it.
Sorry, I didn't know what the hell that was or why it's even there.
Deck of many things.
I'm gonna give it to Tim. No. Whoop.
I was able to hide it.
It's on the screen now. Whoops, sorry, I'm gonna delete that sucker. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I
All right.
clicked on the deck. Oh no, okay. You have to click on it again to get rid of it. But yeah, it's like floating above Tim's icon now in Roll20. So it just like pops up a little bit.
How'd you steal it? Oh,
Stealthily.
Oh, there you go. You just click
Yeah,
on it and say
stealth.
steal card.
So anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, Felgalos says that what he's making for is he's kind of navigating and kind of guiding you guys flying a little bit ahead of the airship. What he's making for is there's along the high road, as the high road enters the desert proper, there is actually a set of giant stone gates that block the road's passage into the desert. And that's kind of like a known landmark that he's making for. And he thinks that if you guys set down there, you should be good in terms of, hey, there the cards went away finally.
I was able to just delete it.
You guys are playing cards on the airship while you're waiting, getting closer. So the 2 days travel pass uneventfully, and pretty much, let me see, what time would it be? I'll say, Dave, why don't you make a D12 roll? See what time of day it is when you reach there. Actually, 2D12. Okay, so roughly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it is about 3 in the afternoon when you draw near to the gates and on the high road leading into the desert. So you can see below you the high road coming to these gates, and the airship comes down, and Felgalos, assumes human form and is on the ship with you guys now. As you draw closer to the ground, you see that at these stone gates on each side of the gates themselves, there are, along the road leading from the great gates, there are long lines of marble plinths, and it looks like on only one of these, the one nearest the door on the left side, there is a statue perched upon it that looks to be about an 8-foot tall dragon cut from black stone. But you don't see anything moving, nothing in sight along the road in either direction, and the airship is able to touch down gently without an issue. And from here, Felgalos recommends that the party walk, and he says there should be a tunnel nearby that should lead directly to the ruins of Ascor.
I'll let my dog on. I'll be right back.
Okay. So he's ready to go if you guys are.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. So you pass by these plinths. Anybody who wants to can make a intelligence history check to spot anything about the handiwork of these things. They look very old. And in
So would that be an insight or a history?
history.
Well, let's see if I know anything about this. Nope, don't know shit about this. Wow. Wow. Anybody else? Probably doesn't know shit.
Root,
Wow.
no.
Come
Hold
on,
on.
Surrendio. Eesh.
Okay. Yeah, you notice
Wheel.
nothing unusual about these except for the fact that one of them has a black 8-foot tall stone dragon sitting on it. which,
Dragon.
yeah, is not moving or doing anything unusual as you guys pass by. So you go not too far and you see set into the side of kind of a hill off to the side of the road, there is a set of stone doors leading into the hillside itself.
Doors. Why did it have to be doors?
3d8. What was that for?
I'm pulling things out of my sack.
Oh, okay. Didn't mean to get personal there.
I usually don't remember to do it beforehand, and I wanted to make sure I get it done.
Okay.
So I did pull out a giant elk. That was a good one. I remember that one.
The stone doors
mess
are
some stuff
closed,
up.
but they look like they could be opened with a strong push.
Let's give it a push.
Okay, they open inwards, indeed revealing a passageway that goes underground into the dark, which shouldn't be a problem for most of you, I think. Anyone not have?
No, this is the party where we all do have dark
Yes,
vision,
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you guys are set in that regard, and definitely Felgalus has no problem there. Okay, so if you want to proceed into the tunnel, you can do so. As you go underground, it's a lot cooler than it is in the blazing sun in the desert itself, but also quite a bit darker. And gradually, the light recedes behind you, and gradually, your eyes adjust to the inky blackness beneath. Your footsteps echoing both before and behind you. You travel probably about maybe a half a mile or so with no light in sight, and you hear some rumbling all about you, like the ground itself is kind of shaking, perhaps a minor quake of some sort, and bits of the ceiling start dropping all around you. So I'd like everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, super duper. Watch, I get hit by a boulder. Oh my gosh.
Tim, my God, you're dexterous.
Apparently.
Nimble little minx, it me.
For a wizard.
The hell?
And Paul can make one too. Oh, Samuel, I guess, unfortunately, since Kyle doesn't seem to have joined, I'm going to say that
NPC syndrome.
Samuel came down with the dreaded NPC disease. So,
He's back at the ship.
Yeah, I think that's probably best. I'm going to say he's incommunicado. So,
He's sleeping one off at the boat.
yeah, he's sleeping it off at the airship.
He's got a case of dysentery.
Yeah, he's got the squats. Okay, so everybody except for Mirror. That's interesting. It looks like an all or nothing save.
Great.
Figure.
Pantera.
Well, it's usually half damage if you fail. Or, excuse me, half damage if you succeed. But it looks like Yeah, you know what? This. If you make it, take half of this. So
So what was the
9,
number?
9 if you made it. DC 15. I'm sorry, DC 13.
Okay. Just making sure I don't have any kind of evasion.
Yeah, if you've got evasion, that would certainly apply.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't think I do.
I have to write that down on pencil. I can't track my creatures unless they're on a map.
Oh, okay. So we're going to be moving to another map shortly. So if you remind me, I will drag
Okay,
some out
I'll,
for
I'll
you.
remember the 19.
Okay. But okay. So the ceiling kind of partially collapses, or bits of it fall, boulders and rocks and everything. But the quake gradually subsides and eventually stops. So no more stones fall, and you guys can continue on your way. Tunnel looks like it's not blocked, so you can get back out again. You're not like only one way forward,
Trapped.
but definitely there's stones all about. So the rest of the trip through this underground passage is uneventful. You go about another half mile, so about total of a mile or so, and you gradually start to see sunlight ahead, and sure enough, the tunnel does exit out. There are no doors on this side. Just basically kind of gradually slopes up and out of the ground. And I will move
Desert?
you to the ruins of Asgore. So this is a bigger map. You guys are off to the west. It's an ancient dwarven ruin. Looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. Over this, it looks like it was at one point a dwarven city or town of some sort. Whoa, that is giant. I will adjust size.
Crikey.
I do believe he's 10 foot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
the
then the
Panthers.
Panther's only 5.
No,
Yeah.
the panther should be that size.
Meow. It's a big kitty cat.
Big kitty. Elk could probably be a bit bigger. I'm freehanding it here. Anyway, this was once a dwarven city, but obviously the area dried up millennia ago. It looks like it was actually at one point fairly populated with, or kept around by magic, dwarven magic, but the desert swallowed up all the moisture and vitality of the land, and the dwarves abandoned their ancient city. But there are still buildings that remain, and they're scattered about you, ahead of you. And there's ahead you can see 2 gangplanks that lead over what looks like some kind of large fissure in the ground. And then there are 2 what look to be ruins of ships. One of them overturned, and one of them kind of sticking up out of the ground.
I want to go towards number 1.
Oh, that's part of the map, is it? Okay, yes.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Not number 2. I don't want to smell that.
Who does number 2 work for?
I'm going to peek my head in.
I don't think the scale's red on this map.
Oh, isn't it? Crap. Yeah, this was a custom import. Nope, that doesn't look right to me.
No, it looks like it needs to be. Right now, it's 2 feet across one of our characters.
So possibly double. Let's see, cell grid distance. Let's try that. No, that's still not right. Oh, there's no grid. That's why. Uh, did that work? Nope, that's the opposite direction.
Where's the damn dragon?
Still doesn't seem that right. Okay, I think I got it. I just got to make it twice as much. That looks right, or roughly about right. Close enough. Okay, so Groot, you approach one of these buildings. Looks like there's not much more here in this building than just some four walls and a ceiling protruding from the sand. But let's see. There are several openings in the walls. The door itself looks like it was swept away at some point, but it's just basically a squat stone building. The floor inside is covered in inches of sand and looks to be pretty much empty, and the walls are bare except for some odd-looking runes carved into the back wall.
Let's investigate the ruins.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence investigation check.
That's going to be
Eee.
Gibberish!
gibberish.
Well, Valdry will come and see if I can make any sense of these. Maybe.
What languages do you guys speak also?
Nope.
Or
Yep,
can you
nope.
read?
Valdry can't read shit.
Common, Elven.
Giant and druidic.
Said it's inside, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's insight?
Oh, insight.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he asked
inside.
inside.
Oh, inside.
Inside.
Oh, okay.
I'll
yeah.
give a crack at it.
Hey-oh.
Okay. Mirror, you can determine that the runes were probably carved with a sharp blade and not proper mason's tools. And it looks like they may be in Dwarven.
I speak that.
Okay, that's what I was asking. If you speak it, then
Yep.
you know immediately what it says.
Okay.
The runes read, "Brother of Delzoon, woe has befallen us. Dumathoan, guard our heart now." And you know that Dumathoan is the dwarven god of secrets and protector of the dead.
Ooh.
Otherwise, this building is empty of anything other than sand.
Okay. Should we continue numerically?
Yeah.
Yeah, the buildings are numbered. Those are the addresses on the side.
Yeah.
Okay,
See, GPS coordinates.
I'm going
I'm
to
a
put
joke.
Samuel over here just because he's not present. So you approach building number 2. Looks very similar. Doesn't have a roof on it, but there are openings in the building itself. Excuse me. Looks like they're knee-high piles of sand covering most of the floor with plenty of bits and pieces of broken or melted metal scattered throughout. Looks like it
Thick with
may
metal.
have at one point been an armory.
Hmm.
You're spotting like bits of, like you could see like the corner of what looks like maybe a breastplate of some sort sticking out of the sand in one place.
Like a whole breastplate?
Well, it's just one bit of it sticking out. Do you actually do a full investigation,
Sure.
or are you going to move on?
Sure. I will do
Okay.
a full investigation.
All right. So doing a full investigation, you see that the breastplate is a full breastplate that is fairly ornate and inlaid with mithril and dwarven runes. And
Wow.
you also find 2 battle axes buried deep in the sand.
We got a bag of holding for the armor.
We do have a bag of holding.
Do you wear
I've
that?
I've
armor
got the
looks-
bag of
That
holding.
armor looks cool. You can wear that as a cleric, can't you? Heavy armor.
Well, I've got a breastplate, and it all depends if it would fit me.
Medium
It-
size.
Was made for a dwarf.
Yeah, might be a tight fit. But maybe we'll just throw it in the bag of holding.
It'll be big in the chest. It's just too long. It's a little loose in the chest or tight in the chest. What's it say?
And a little
Yeah,
bit
we'll throw it
high.
in.
You can always sell it.
Yeah, it's definitely basically considered to be a mithril breastplate.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll throw it in, and the battle axes too. Why not?
Yep, 2 battle axes and fairly decent preservation. I mean, it's dry here; it's not wet, so they haven't rusted or anything.
Right.
Other than
Right.
that, not much else in this building.
But 3. Hello. Hello.
Number 3. Similar story here in terms of there not being much left of the building. Let's see. Assuming you walk around to a side of the building that has an open area that you can actually see within inside, there is, in the corner, there's a large pile of dried wood, hay, pieces and bits of sacks and clothing, and what looks like dead shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Hey, shrubbery!
Shrubbery.
Chop down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring.
With a herring.
Let's-
No,
I'll
please.
spend 10 minutes and ramble through the stuff.
Okay. You start to dig through it, and suddenly you hear something scrabbling about. And jumping out of the pile of crap in the corner are 2 giant scorpions.
Oh, Jesus.
And I can't find my damn tokens for them.
Oh, good.
Good.
Well, crap. Okay. I thought I had tokens for these, but I will find them.
Bigger giant scorpions.
Okay. So silly that they do this. Not that giant. Okay, they're huge. Hang on. This map scale is so screwed up.
Shit, they're bigger than me.
Shit.
Yeah, they are large in size. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring an initiative up. So go ahead and roll. Roll, baby, roll.
Better use
The whole
your
party can
nimbleness there,
roll if they
Mirror.
wish to.
Right. 23. All right. Run!
Jesus Christ. 2 for initiative. Jeez.
Somebody's got to be last.
Fucking hell.
I'll just say
Someone had to be
Felagos
last,
is
and
there.
that someone was
Yeah.
you.
Whee!
I'll roll for Felagos. And I get his window exploded out here too.
Crikey.
Okay, so if everyone's gone. Okay, Mirror, luckily it looks like you're going to be able to go first, but they do kind of have
Yeah.
you surrounded.
Yeah. I mean, can I use my bow or am I too close?
You can use it, you'd be at disadvantage.
not then. But I can still do my hunter's mark on that one.
Okay.
Go with my short sword.
I think this may be the first time you've used that in melee.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah,
I hit.
you're usually the long range.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that definitely hits. They only have an AC of 15, so
All
you're able
right.
to pierce their chitinous hide.
And I got one more, and it's been injured.
How much damage did you do?
Doesn't it?
4
4
piercing,
piercing.
it looks
Okay,
like.
and then
Yeah.
one from. What is the one
Yeah.
from Hunter's Mark?
That is one. Yeah, just one.
Okay, so 5 for the first hit. Okay.
Yep. And that again.
13's not quite enough.
Nope.
Glancing
All
blow
right.
off the hide.
Yep.
All right, then one of the actually that scorpion will go next. He gets to make 3 attacks, 2 with his claws and
Ouch.
1 with his
Shit.
stinger. So 2 claws first.
Is this Stinger?
17 hit you?
Yes. 16.
Okay, so why didn't it roll any damage? Okay, 3 bludgeoning, and it looks like you are grappled.
Ooh.
So the second claw also attacks, and 15, I think
Second
you said was
claw.
not quite enough, correct?
Right.
All right, but you are grappled with the 1 claw, and the sting attack, 18, that hits.
Uh-oh.
So you take 8 piercing, and you need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I recommend you make it.
Yes.
The claw.
Oh, 4d10 poison
No.
damage.
Ouch.
So 20 points of poison damage.
Crap.
Next level, I get to turn into one of these. It's pretty awesome.
Well,
Groot's just going to be like standing off to the side, just carefully studying them as you guys fight.
It was already on my list.
I know.
I'm not high enough now.
I'm just kind of doing it in character, like justifying how you can turn into it. Yeah, I know exactly how that thing moves. Okay, that's his turn. So, Groot, it is now your turn.
Well, buckets. I don't see anything, but I heard, ow!
Mhm.
Shit, that hurt!
yep.
Let's see here. And I'm going to tell, I will move. I'll move out there. I'll tell the elk to rush forward and attack anything that comes out. And same thing for the panther and my murmur. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll double move, I suppose. I think that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Then Felgalos in halfling form, he's not nearly as fast, and he's not quite ready
Right.
to assume dragon form, being so close to the layers of the dragons. So he's just going to book it. He will dash. Yeah, it looks like that's probably closer. He's going to dash right between the elk and the panther in the same direction.
Elk and the panther.
Wait a minute. How did I get you on there twice? Did you have 15 or 19 as your?
Uh, what did I roll? Let me look up there.
Oh,
15.
I think actually I've got you a remnant of you on an old one, looks like. So I just had you. Okay, it's another one of those weird deals where I have you on here twice on mine.
Okay. Oh.
So I just had you go a little
15
bit
is what I
early.
rolled, so.
So Serendial, it is your turn.
All right, I yell, "Hey, Mirror's being attacked by giant scorpions!" And then I will firebolt this one. 16?
Nice.
16 would hit. Which one did you target?
This one.
Ah, okay.
And I will use my bonus action to go into my blade dance, which will allow me to do it again because I get to do two cantrips in one turn. So why did I? Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. Not frostbite. Firebolt. 14, I assume, is a miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
that kind of bounces off their armor.
All right.
Glancing blow. Okay. The other scorpion, it's not particularly bright. It has an intelligence of 1, so it actually moves forward towards you, Serendil, to attack, which
Okay.
would draw an opportunity attack from Mirror if she so wishes. And 15 would be enough to hit.
It's just 5.
Okay. And it can't quite get to you and attack, so it's just going to basically dash towards you. But so now you've got
Okay.
one giant scorpion in front of you.
In my face.
In your face.
Okay.
Voldry.
How high is the wall where Mirror is?
I would say it's kind of uneven, but it's roughly an average about maybe 8 feet tall.
Okay. And this window here is click on it. This is like a window / opening right here.
No, it's not labeled as such.
Oh, okay.
Or, I mean, it's not labeled at all. But, I mean, the
Okay.
other gaps in, like, the other buildings actually looked like they had clearly had gaps. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
more-
Okay. I am just going to dash up up Serendil's way. I can almost get to him. So then I can get to about there. By the time I get around the corner, these scorpions will probably be dead.
Okay, and all right, Mirror, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my sword once again on the one that's on me.
That
Yay!
both will hit.
So 10. And then
Do you get Colossus
Another
Slayer on
attack.
both attacks, or
the other one was for my opportunity attack.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay,
But I didn't count the Colossus.
gotcha. Okay, that's where I was confused. All right, so first
Yep.
attack is 10.
Yep.
And ooh, a crit.
Yes. Yeah, I like this sword.
Okay, so assuming no other modifiers, that's 22 damage on the second attack. He is
Yeah.
badly wounded.
Nice.
And let's see, you're grappled, but that
Yep.
shouldn't make a difference. Okay, and that's your turn.
Yep.
So he's still grappling you. He's still got a bit of life left in him, so he's going to try and
Yep.
squeeze. He still gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
First attack, 15, I believe, misses.
Correct.
Second misses.
Yes.
And the sting. Oh,
Oh,
23.
nice.
Oh, the sting.
Another con save. 9 damage, piercing, and another con save.
Oh, come on. Let me be good.
You'll just have to put a fortress around your
Shit.
heart.
Yeah.
Could really
Another
use some bardic inspiration right now.
Wait.
Hmm.
Wait. Did you say 12?
Yep.
I'll use my regular inspiration.
Ah, yes, then that will succeed. So you'll take half damage. So 9 poison damage
Oh, Jesus.
instead of 19.
I'm down pretty good here.
Yeah, yeah. I'll come touch you with my staff as soon as I get around the corner.
Thank you.
All right. Do you vocalize that in any way?
Yeah, I pretty much scream in agony. Yeah.
I'm dying here.
Dying. Okay. Felgalos runs up to the wall and casts a spell. Hang on. Stone, right?
I guess this is why when we investigate all the buildings all together, we don't go running off.
He casts pass wall on the stone
Ooh,
right here, so he basically creates an entrance. I'll just draw
nice.
it. We'll just say it's like right there. And I don't know how much further he can get. I think he can maybe just get inside, and that's it. So that's his turn. Groot, it is now your turn.
So I forgot that the elk can move 60, so his double move would have put him like right there.
Closer.
Okay.
So
The
yeah,
elk
so-
would be able to squeeze basically at half movement through the opening.
Well, I actually want to do a full charge, I think.
Oh,
with
so you
them.
want some
That's-
distance? Okay.
Yeah, I want to be able to. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, no, it's 48 plus 4. The other one's more damage. I'll just walk up and whack him with the elk.
Okay. That will hit.
22 bludgeoning.
All right. He had 6 hit points left, so you pretty
Yes.
much gore him with your antlers, and he expires in a chittering mass with his claws kind of weakly grasping open and closed. You are no
Let's go on
longer grappled,
Grapple.
Mirror.
Yay. Thank you, Elk.
I need to remember how far these guys go. So this guy can move 50.
Thank you, elk.
I see the Panthers at half hit points too, for some reason, or low.
You got ceiling fell
You got-
from.
Yeah, if the ceiling fall on him.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. You summoned him earlier.
Yep. And then Groot will, I don't know, move into there and do. I'll do that. He'll
There
Shoot
you
him with a
go.
longbow. Okay, that would hit.
5 damage.
Okay. Serendil, you've got a giant scorpion staring you in the face.
In my face. I'm going to firebolt. And then I'm going to firebolt.
Both hits.
Nice.
22.
All right, that did some damage. But he is still up, and now he's going to attack you. He did not like that.
Oh,
So one claw. Oh, he got a crit.
Ooh.
Better than with the tail, I guess.
yes.
So 15 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled.
I say, ow.
Second
must
claw.
bleed.
15, I'm assuming, misses.
That will miss.
And the sting. Oh, God, he got.
Oh, come on.
I jinxed it. Okay, so let's see. 17 piercing. You only need to
Now
make
let's
one
do the
save, though.
17. Okay. And that is a con save.
Correct.
Yes.
My favorite save.
Right.
I'll take my inspiration.
Okay, so half this. I'm not rolling double damage on the con save poison damage. So 12.
12. I drop.
Oh,
That is
shit.
exactly. I had 12 hit points exactly.
How did you only have 12? My God.
I got that roof fell on us earlier,
That did that
Yep.
much. My God.
and then he just lit me up for
Right.
a lot.
Nasty scorpion.
I'm a
Okay.
wizard, baby. I only got 53 hit points to start with.
I'm a wizard, Harry. Okay, Faldry. You come around the corner in time to see Serendil fall to the ground.
What the fuck?
That escalated quickly.
All right, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that bastard with a little Toll the Dead. Bong.
DC 14 wisdom save. Scorpions are known for their wisdom. Well, actually,
Apparently they are.
enough.
So he takes.
Nothing. Not a Joe.
Is that a cantrip?
That's a cantrip.
Yeah,
It is a
okay.
cantrip.
It's an awesome cantrip.
Okay. So no toll for the scorpion.
Damn it, Jim. Wait. Bonus action. Yeah, bonus action.
There you go.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual Mac in the action.
Yeah, that's right. Spiritual Mac. Spiritual Mac Daddy.
Okay.
16 hit.
That would indeed hit.
So then he takes 11 force.
All right, that does a number on him. He's still staggering around, but still up.
All right.
Drag
Mirror.
Spiritual Mac Daddy on here.
All right. I'm far enough away. I'm gonna light him up with my bow now.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
That's a little big. That's a big ass Mac.
Yeah. So 8
That's a
plus
big-
12 is 20.
Okay, that is enough to kill him. He had
Yes.
he got a little compressed there.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so the scorpion collapses. How long does that last? Spiritual weapon.
That
minute, isn't it?
is duration is 1 minute.
Okay, so it was kind of pointless for me to size it because both the scorpions are dead.
It's all right.
All right, so I'm going to take it out of combat. Let's see, it's 3 in the afternoon.
305.
I will continue to lay there.
Valdry's going to go up and touch Serendil 3 times with his staff
Ooh.
for cure wounds. So 1,
Okay.
2, and 3.
I'm down almost 70 points.
Yep.
We could
And
take
then
a
I'm gonna-
short rest.
Yeah, we could do that.
Get hit die back.
That'd be
yeah.
all right. Yeah.
I'd like everyone to make a perception check.
I perceive her fucked.
Wow!
Valdry cannot find his own ass with both hands and a lantern.
Holy shit balls!
Okay, everybody. I'll roll for. I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah.
Valdry's like, what?
What? Everyone
What?
else, you see flying several hundred feet above you,
Oh, no.
Ah,
2 large winged forms that look like they're kind of rolling and almost kind of fighting with each other.
Good.
shh.
They don't see us.
Hide under the pile of crap.
At present, you're kind of in the shade of the side of this building.
Dead scorpions to hide under.
All right. I'm going to quick grab one of my potions if you want to drink it. If that's okay.
Okay.
Well, and so I'm.
Yeah,
so
I'm actually
going-
taking you guys out of combat.
I don't think we're gonna have time for a short rest.
They are not descending. They
Okay.
appear to be maintaining an altitude, but as I said, right now you guys are kind of. It doesn't look like they have spotted you, even with all the noise and
So these-
everything you guys made.
The previous building 1 and 2, none of these have roofs or anything like that on them.
No.
One had
Well, run. Actually, excuse me. Let me check on one. The one you're in now definitely doesn't. The armory didn't. One. Yes, one had a ceiling.
Should we try and sneak back into the first building?
Yeah.
Sure.
Not clank about.
Okay. I'm going
Yeah,
to
let's
roll.
try
You
and do
don't need to
that.
make a stealth check or anything. That's there. Like I said, several hundred feet up.
Occupied.
So if you guys want to
Okay.
kind of just dash from wall to wall, you should be able to make it there.
Was there a roof on this one?
No, 2
No.
and 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind
Just
of
in
misleading.
these.
It looks like there may be a roof on there, but it
It's not a roof.
says specifically labeled it as a roof or described it as a roofless building. Okay, so Felgalus will go in there with you as well. Groot, if
Groot
you
and
want
the
to
elk and the
herd your
panther.
animals, I'll say the spiritual Mac is. I'll put the
Gone.
spiritual Mac over here by Samro if you
Okay.
need him. And I'd have to resize him again if you want him. Groot must be getting a beer. Oh no, here we go. All right, so you're able to make it to the shelter of that building without being spotted. So you've spotted the dragons, which you have a few ways you can go from here. If you can find their lair while they're up and about, you might be able to sneak off with treasure, but
Mm-hmm.
that would risk being spotted. If you could try waiting till nighttime, but they may return to their lairs during the
Yes.
night.
How are we set for invisibility?
I can cast it.
Just on yourself?
I think any willing creature you touch.
But it's just one creature. Yeah, okay.
If I cast it 3rd level or higher, here, 1 additional creature.
Hmm.
So I can cast it at a higher level and get more of you. And I can polymorph.
Felgalos can also cast invisibility. And he could boost that as well.
Okay.
What is it, 1 per level?
1 per additional level.
Yeah, so he could do 1, 2. He could cast it up to 5th level.
Hmm.
So he could get 3 more
Oh.
people. Actually, that would be 4 total.
I can get 2 others.
That would use his last 5th level slot, though.
Yeah, but it might be worth it if we can not be spotted from the air.
Mm-hmm. Now, keep in mind the duration is very short.
Oh, is it?
It's like an hour.
It's 1 hour.
So
1 hour?
basically, normal exploration, like to explore one of these ruined buildings, just kind of casually, would take about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I find it very unlikely that one of these are the dragon's loot lairs, you know?
Right.
I guess I could be wrong. Maybe it's the bow of the Titanic over here.
Well, since there seems to be critters on the Titanic, maybe it is their lair.
Yeah, you're not close enough to see what that is. They look like actually small statues, but they have not moved since you spotted them. They're not in a spot where you normally wouldn't decorate your ship. From what you can see, the ships actually don't look to be made out of wood. They look like they're made out of stone. But
Okay.
those statues don't look like they'd be in a spot where you'd normally put statues.
Well, then that might be our target to sneak over to whilst invisible. Just spitballing here.
Yeah, and interestingly, the fight with the giant scorpions did take place within view of those things, and they did not move. If they are not statues.
So we're doing a short rest
Sure.
in here? All right. I'm going to do a hit die as well, just because why not? Right, that puts me back to max.
All right. So we're doing excuse me. Hit dice. I take it. With
Yep.
My healing.
Yep, if you want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, Falgalos isn't sure which one might be the lair, although he could cast Clairvoyance.
Don't I have that? I do not. Oh, I do have, but it's not ritual, darn it.
No, but he does. He has 3 slots for spells of that level that he could use.
Okay.
It would take 1 casting per, because you can't move the sensor.
Mm-hmm.
But he could do one or both if you wanted him to take either a look or a
Well,
listen.
Let's have him look at 9A, I guess. That seems to be the most obvious.
Okay, so in terms of where to place it, you can basically put it in an obvious location, but he kind of needs to specify. From what you haven't seen, the reason that's blocked off is that you have not looked on the other side. Basically, it's actually the forefront of a ship. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the stern. It's basically it's like kind of like half of it is sticking up out of the ground. So
It looks like the bow.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the bow is the front. Nautical moron here. But yeah, that's the reason it's blocked off. So it looks like it's jutting out of the sand. So you could have him, he could try and put the sensor on like where it would be like seeing the top of the deck, or he could try and put it kind of like in a hold area if one still existed beneath the sand.
Kind of like behind it here or something like that.
Yeah, or in the spot beneath. He's not
like-
sure if there is anything, on the, beneath the sand or not, but he knows that there's at least some structure holding up, the front of it as it's
Yeah.
sticking out. So he could try and position it in there to see if there's anything inside.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's an either or choice, I guess, per slot. That's
Right.
He's asking you guys what you would prefer and whether you'd want it to be seeing or hearing. Oh, it looks like as an action you can switch between seeing and hearing.
I guess start with seeing just to see if there's anything obvious, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure here. Where in the heck is this thing there? Okay. All right. So he will cast one of his slots, Clairvoyance. He will start with seeing, and I'll just go ahead and reveal the whole thing here. So, yeah, it is indeed basically the front part of a ship sticking up out of the sand. And there's 2 levels to it. There's like an upper deck and a lower deck, and the lower deck is what's touching the ground together with this kind of embankment of sand that it's sticking up out of. Interesting. Okay, actually, it is actually broken in half. It's not just jutting out of the ground. It is actually broken in half. So it is seemingly made of stone. It's not just like calcified or petrified wood. It looks like this ship was actually made of stone. It's almost impossible to believe that it once actually sailed as a ship. But yeah, the upper deck raised about 5 feet above the lower deck. There's a couple small stone staircases. There's a railing that looks like above. The railing is about 5 feet above these docks over here that are spanning the kind of the gorge in between. So it's not high off the ground. So it's the rest of the ship is fairly buried. The statues are motionless, but they look like little
Yeah.
miniature blue dragons.
Oh, fuck.
And they look like they're made out of stone.
Hmm.
And you see a bunch of what looks like treasure piled on the deck right there. Oops, wrong tool. Right there. Lots of coins and baubles and other trinkets. And
Well.
he briefly Felgolos briefly switches to hearing, and he doesn't hear anything that you guys don't hear, just the sound of the wind. And you can distantly hear the sounds of, what you assume to be the two blue dragons far high in the air fighting each other.
Well, it kind of seems like our destination. I don't know.
Right.
Agreed.
This other ship is upside down, you said?
Yes, basically
But
that's
it looks like there's a big hole in it.
yes, there is a large hole in the hull of that ship. Right there.
Is the name of that particular ship SS Poseidon by any chance?
Any carvings on the stone of the hull to indicate its name must have weathered away over the years.
Ah,
Maybe we could hide in the pile of sand, and when the dragons come back, we'll wait till they're sleeping, then we pop up and nail them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you want, Felgolos can do a separate casting of clairvoyance inside that hull to see.
oh, in 9B?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
He's got another slot that he could
Yep.
cast. Okay.
Yeah.
So he does, and inside there it is completely dark. But he says that, he kind of looks around inside and briefly switches over to hearing from sight. And he said he could see no dragon inside of it, but there was a great big pile of bones, or it looks like a massive skeleton. And he heard this kind of nasty, creepy, crawly noise of things moving around in the bones.
Yes.
But he did spot another pile of treasure at the far southern tip of the hull, of the area inside the hull.
Okay.
So there's definitely stuff in there. There's
the caches. Yep.
things moving around in there,
They were
but no
scorpions.
dragon, and that is kind of not surprising considering they're in the air above you.
Yeah. Like the two brothers had. This is the line of death. You cannot cross over the line of death or else.
Or else.
I'll tell Mom. All right. Well, I think we head towards 9A once we're done resting, right?
Yep.
Okay, gonna make your way.
Go all get turned invisible and make our way over there.
Okay. All right. So in that case, if you guys are done doing a short rest, then yes, Falgalos can do a boosted invisibility to get at level 5 to get. Well, how many will he need to get? He could boost it to 4 too, and then he would only get.
I need it.
Well, okay. So Tim, you were going to cast it as well.
I can. How many do I need to hit?
Well, that's what we're trying to work out.
Well,
Well,
there's
I can't
one,
do two more with one casting.
3. There's 5 of us, including Felgalos.
Okay. So if he because we don't want him to cast 5th level. If he casts a 4th level spell, he could get 2 more. I can cast it and get 2 more, and that covers all of us.
Yep.
Actually, I only need to cast one more if I do it at 3rd level. And that's all 5 of us. Yes?
Yeah, the other
Yes,
alternative,
and,
he
and-
also
and the elk and the panther can just wander off on their own.
Well, I don't. Can we get? Is it creature or is it a creature? So yeah, I could cast. I could get one of them if we want to have an invisible monster come with us.
the other option is he has three 4th level slots. One of the spells he has access to is greater invisibility too. That only lasts a minute though.
Right. No, I don't think we want that.
Okay, so then in that case, yeah, if he did a boosted to 4th level invisibility, that would cover 1, 2, 3 creatures.
Okay. So do you want me to go ahead and get the elk?
Yeah, probably at least the elk.
Okay, then I'll cast a 4th level.
Okay,
What
so
are you
then
doing? What are you doing to the elk?
Making
Turning him
invisible.
invisible too.
Oh, cool. Sure.
so just the panther is going to be visible.
And the panther can just hang out.
Panthers
because,
are
it's got
stealthy.
four. It's got 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's invisible for an hour. What do you guys want to do?
Run!
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll
No.
I poke Valdry.
Ow! Stop that.
I give him a wet willy.
You're gonna make me
All right,
fall.
Where
right.
are we going? Are we going inside of the?
Going to 9A.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
We're not
gotta
going to
hit.
9B.
so
Not
yep,
yet.
Yeah.
that is where 8 is listed there. It's basically those are 2 immense stone docks protruding from the sand. Looks like it's a 30-foot cliff.
But this thing is it's a bridge, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's
a
made out of stone. It's
walkway?
basically like a docking bridge. They look like they're severely damaged, but like they would hold your weight.
Okay.
Cliff looks like it's sandy and strewn with rocks.
All right, let's do it.
You could also try and traverse in and out by doing a climb using athletics checks, but this bridge
Not
itself.
the way I'm rolling tonight. I'm not.
Okay. All right. So then go ahead and move. Somebody move for the party, or somebody move yourselves where you want to be.
Boop.
Want us to like get right on the edge first?
Yeah, let's get right up there.
Okay. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see.
I hear the Pink Panther theme in my head.
Okay, so you guys are trying to be. You're invisible. There is some wind, so go ahead and make stealth checks.
Oh, great.
And I'm
Here
gonna
comes
have.
Valdery tripping over his own feet and
I'm gonna say
causing
go
a
ahead and make your stealth
clatter.
checks with advantage because it's basically going to be against something's passive perception. Oh, Valdry. That was close.
Well, 15 with
Groot and
advantage.
Oh,
the difference in our
mirror.
rolls.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, Groot. Okay, so luckily your invisibility definitely saved your bacon there.
Helped.
Everyone with the advantage rolls, basically, as far as you can tell, nothing has noticed you.
Right?
Oh, I guess I need to roll for see if the dragons notice you. I think that's very, very unlikely, considering you're invisible and. Ooh,
Oh, shit.
give me a second.
30.
No, I just rolled a natural 20, which doesn't automatically succeed. Oh, but it's a never mind. It was a disadvantage roll for them.
Shoo.
So, nope, 12 would not do it. Okay. All right. So you guys make it to there with nothing spotting you.
Where's your token? Oh, there you are. You're back with the elk.
So yeah, Groot, if you want to move yourself to wherever you're going to be, because I could slap you into initiative at any moment, and I'm going to assume you are where you are. So are you taking the? Okay, I was going to say the panther you were having hang back. Okay.
Come on up, man.
Actually, make a stealth check for the. Oh, that was the elk. Never mind. I'm sorry. Groot, what was your? Okay, I see it now. That's why I keep thinking Samuel's in the group. And I was trying to count, and I was missing one.
Right.
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
He's back drooling on the ship.
Yeah.
Who is? Oh,
Samuel.
not me, right?
Samro.
Nope, you're fine. And the bridge definitely looks like it'll hold your weight. While it's been damaged, it's still stone and doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
Can't even.
Daintily
on top of
crossing.
each other here.
Baldur is daintily crossing over.
You can't click my character because
Tippy,
people
tippy
are on
paw.
top of me.
Tippy tippy paws.
Fuck.
Tippy tippy paws. Tippy tippy paws. Tippy tippy paws. Tippy tippy paws.
Well,
Whoa!
Felgus just got fat.
he got sucked into a wormhole.
He went to
What a
warp
trip.
speed.
What a trip. So Valdry's looking at these statue things. Do I notice anything different about them in their behavior or anything like that?
They have not moved since you spotted them.
Okay.
They look to be made of stone, but they look to be representations of blue, like little blue dragons.
Little blue dragons. Okay. All right. Well, I think let's stick together and kind of move around.
They're invisible, so.
Yep.
Right. But like kind of move around to here. And you said this is like the pile of sand that goes up to the deck,
Yeah,
or
that would it's kind of like it would serve as sort of a ramp to get you up there.
Well, you just know as soon as we step 1 foot onto this deck, these things are gonna go.
Okay, so yeah, if you actually step there onto the sand, why don't both of you make stealth checks again?
With advantage.
Yes, we're still with advantage because you're invisible.
Jesus.
Done.
Oh, Don, yeah, you almost tripped on your face in the sand, but yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have had all that cough syrup when we were on the boat flying here.
Right in your ear mirror, you hear a voice whisper. Oh, it's just Falcolos. It says, "At what point do you want me to assume dragon form? I'm going to assume we're trying to be stealthy here, and that wouldn't be very stealthy."
Unless we're attacked.
Yeah, I would say if the blue dragons start dive bombing us, I think that would be the time.
By the dragon.
By the dragon. Okay, gotcha. You can't see me, but I'm giving you a silent thumbs up.
All right. I'm giving you a silent okay.
We're actually not doing it silently, but okay.
Okay.
Shh. Okay, so
Groot shouts out, "Will you guys shut up?"
Shut up! Groot and Serendil, are you guys staying back there, or are you letting the other guys take point?
Well, I can't go to the boat, so I guess I'll come up front.
Dude, I keep selecting the wrong damn thing.
All right. Let's go rifle through this loot.
All right. All right, Valdry's gonna dip a toe onto the deck.
Okay. Dipping a toe onto the deck, I'm still going to rule as in your original stealth check, but if you wanted to proceed closer, that probably would require another one.
Let's go up and check the treasures.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Fuck it.
All right. So everyone who's advancing onto the boat, make another advantage stealth check.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus.
Okay. The statues so far have not moved.
I hope I'm getting all this shit rolling out of the way.
You really feel it's like one of those things like the painting's eyes follow you in the room.
The eyes are.
I mean, they're obviously they're carved, so, and they're not moving, but you're just
Yeah.
these little blue dragons watching you. Oh boy, Groot.
So is anybody else's response time really slow? Like everything.
Oh,
Roll
dog
20,
slow?
you mean?
Yeah, everything is dog slow.
It could be the size of the map, possibly, but
No, mine's
it was
running
actually
fine.
when I first opened up the map, it was actually performing pretty well, but I was noticing a bit of lagginess.
Do I need to make another one?
If you're going to, no, you are.
Advance.
Well, you advanced onto the ship, so yes, if you didn't already.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, piece of cake.
Okay. The passive perception for these things was 10.
Oh, Jesus.
You got advantage. Never mind. I was thinking
You had
disadvantage. Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, you didn't. You have not alerted them yet. Felaglos is just going to hang back,
Yep.
Mhm.
not risk. There's no reason for him to be right there, and he's more keeping an eye on the dragons. For which it's been another 10 minutes or so, so I'm going to do another check for them. Yeah. Okay. So far, they're still horsing around hundreds of feet in the air. This
So what do
pile
we
of
seal in this
treasure.
pile of loot?
Pile
Yeah.
of loot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Whose is this? This is
Aye.
This is Anexaster's hoard. You see a shitload of coins. And a few other items, some art goods, and looks like there might be some other stuff in there, but you'll have to go digging, which would require a stealth check to find
Yeah.
more beyond the coins. And that would not be an advantage because you'd actually be moving the treasure around. Coins could start falling,
Sure.
and
Mhm.
I would say that actually would be a disadvantage if you want to start rummaging.
Right.
I'll just watch you guys do that.
Hey.
Anybody
Someone
have
with better
silence?
dexterity.
Yeah. Does anyone have silence?
Yes.
Does anyone have silence?
Paul, do you have silence?
I do, and I have it ritually.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
I
Takes
think I
10
have
minutes.
Pass Without Trace too, which lasts a long time.
That would
Gives you
cover it.
plus 10 to your stealth check.
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
However, I'm still having issues. Wow, is this so fucking slow? Yeah.
Does
Yeah, so I can do that.
my stealth itself is +7, so
Well, this would give you plus 17.
right.
I'll take plus 10.
Let me do that.
Well, it's again,
Yeah.
it's per person that would be mucking around with the
Right.
treasure. If it's only one person, that's the only person that needs to make the.
Well,
Right.
let Mirror muck around since he
Yeah.
gets plus 17.
Well, this can be
Valerie would
everybody. Everybody gets it for an hour.
Right, but I which is good
You
because
can
that'll
still
help
stay
me. 'Cause
there and do nothing.
Yeah,
I
I'll
get
stay
it.
there and hopefully not
But
trip
should
over
at least
my
be
feet. But I
somewhat
think Mirror
quieter.
should be the one digging in there now.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll cover everybody.
isn't Pass Without Trace target self?
No,
Oh,
you and
yeah.
your companions.
Ah.
Oh,
So he
I
touches
see.
himself, but it radiates or out too.
Yep.
Okay, so it affects all of us.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
So I will
Yeah.
follow. If nobody else is coming in, then I will just walk with whomever.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
All
I
right.
will add in a what do you call it?
30-foot radius thing.
Yeah, radius.
Yeah, it was slow to bring up. Okay. Yeah, you'd only really need to move about 5 feet closer. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
As long as you're in, the treasure is in the aura,
Yep.
that would be sufficient to cover it. Anybody wanted to
Alright.
go digging?
Yeah, I will.
All right, so go ahead and make, yeah, just go ahead and stealth with the plus. So that's without the plus 10, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 32, 36. Yeah, no, you actually managed to not even make any of the coins slide around. You're just able to quietly slide your hand in and start rummaging quietly in there. And you kind of slowly pull out a few things without disturbing anything. And looking visually, you can see that in addition to literally thousands, tens of thousands of gold pieces worth of stuff, of gems and other
Sure.
stuff, you find the following magic items.
Okay.
And those should be in the compendium.
Okay. Nice.
And if you were to want to actually make off with the coins, you estimate there's probably about 16,000 gold pieces worth of valuables.
How much can that bag hold?
Well, again, if I'd need a stealth check for every little handful you wanted to try and take,
Right.
and that would take a long time.
Well, we know where they are, so. Should we just take these three things? Guys, or what?
So I searched around as well just to see if there's anything.
You want to actually search the pile too?
Yep.
Okay. You go ahead and make a stealth check.
I did.
He
Oh,
did.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
No, that's right.
Okay, so lowest was 21. You also managed to do it without alerting anything, and you don't find any other objects, but again, other than like art objects and gems and everything, totaling up to about 16,000 gold pieces worth.
Okay. I don't know if how much of this we care about or want to take. Scoop into the bag of holding.
You could say with one scoop and basically with one stealth check, you could scoop about 1,000 gold pieces worth of random valuables.
Okay. Who's got the bag?
Valdry.
Valdry, I dump it in the bag.
Okay. So being
I'll put
trying to be stealthy, you can do that. You get 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
All right. I'll put those three things in my pack for now,
Okay.
and then we'll when we get back to the ship, we'll divvy it up.
Okay. All right. We don't see dragons.
The dragons are overhead. It's time for another check of them on you guys. Let me double check this here. Come along, come along. Is there damn
We
perception?
should go check out that other ship.
It's 12. 20. Ooh, wait, that is so close. Okay. Wait, what's a disadvantage? Okay. Yep. Again, he almost spotted you, but didn't. You've got about
What's
a half
that
hour
Cape
left
of the
on the
Mount Bank?
invisibility. At this point.
How much time? Sorry.
You've got about a half hour left.
Half hour?
Okay.
Let's go to the other boat.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So if you guys want to
Let's coordinate the
stealthily
move with Groot.
make your way out with the +10, and yeah, Felgalos will wait until you guys get within range.
Patrick, come with us.
Actually, yeah,
Oh,
you
he's
don't
not.
even need to roll. With the +10, their passive perception is 10, so you don't even need to roll. Valdry, I'm assuming you were going with them.
Yep.
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 Okay, because you're out of the field right
I'm
now.
just entering. Potions of Cloud Giant Strength. I'm just adding the party loot.
Oh, okay, you were.
Cape
document.
of the Cape of the Mount Bank. What's that? I wonder. And then Tim, you said 1,000 GP.
Yeah.
All right, I added that in the entry for the party loot at the bottom.
Oh, I wonder if that's not in the. Oh, yeah, it is. It's in the compendium.
Offers dimension door once a day.
No way.
Way.
No way. Ah. Cool.
So Mirror and Serendial are on top of the boat. Is everyone else going to? Groot, you're still at the base of the boat, so are you following them or?
Yes, I'm over there.
Well, the party's all split up right now, so I don't know who's where.
I
Yeah,
assume
I
we'll
was
all
saying
move
I
together.
people, let's
would have
go.
followed Aaron Serendial.
I'm following too. I don't know. Everything is so friggin' slow for me. It's just friggin' painful. So
Like log out and log
Yeah,
in.
you
logging
might want
off,
to, because
logging
I'm
in.
not seeing that level of slowness.
No, me neither.
all right.
It's a little sluggish. Okay, so yeah, so no stealth checks are necessary then. You managed to sneak away from the other ship and climb onto the hull. So you look down inside through the hole, and what you can see.
Yeah, do we see creepy things with our dark vision?
I was just gonna say, well, do you actually like stick your head in the hole and look around, or are you just looking down from above?
Come on. Ah!
I'll I don't know. My system's running really high. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna reboot my computer.
Okay. Actually, why don't we take a quick break and let
Take a
let
break.
Paul
Sure.
reboot? So we'll be
Reboot.
back in a
All
bit.
right, sounds good.
Right.
Okay, so we're back, and we left you guys at the top of the hull of this ship, looking out over a hole in the hull. And you were going to investigate, and I just needed to know how you wanted to do that. If you want to look straight down, or stick your head in and look around, or how you want to handle that.
I'll get down on my knees and take a peek in the hole.
Okay, so you're actually going to stick your head down and look around?
I'm gonna at least stick my head over the hole and look down, see what I see.
Okay, so then I will reveal an area of the area, an area of the area. I'll reveal a portion of the ship. It's
Okay.
going to be off to the right in this black section. You can see, looking straight down, not a whole lot.
Well, can I at least determine how far down it is? Like if I jump in, is it 30 feet? Is it 40 feet? Is it 5 feet?
No,
How far
it's
down is
it's
it?
like about 10 feet.
Okay.
So I would say you would be able to drop without taking damage, like be able to kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna just drop
Lower.
down in there.
Okay. So
And I tell the rest of them, I'm like, hey, I'm going in.
going in. All right, so I'll just move you over there. So you drop down, and that kind of reveals the rest of the area.
I stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll, Dick, roll. So yeah, you see, it's basically the inside of ship. There is, it's totally dark in there, but you've got dark vision, so you can see fine. And the first thing that catches your eye is this massive skeleton that's on the floor it would be actually the ceiling of this upside down hall.
Yes.
And inside it looks like whatever it was something that was kind of long, kind of snake-like. And it's about 20 feet in diameter. It might be something like a skeletal remains of something like a purple worm or something.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's long dead, but kind of snaking in and out of its remains and along the walls, you spot 4 carrion crawlers moving around this place. Make a stealth check to see as you drop whether or not these things notice you. Again, with advantage. Luckily.
Good thing.
And they do not notice you. You can see against the far wall, there is another stack of treasure at the very tip of the ship.
Okay.
But you look like you'll need to kind of make your way past these carrion crawlers to get there, which would require another stealth check.
Is there a way to... I'm gonna... I'm gonna whisper up as carefully as I can, and yet have them be able to hear me. So
That would
I guess
require
in a
another stealth
hushed
check.
tone. Yeah. So I'm gonna just say, carrying crawlers down here, guys.
Okay, so go ahead and make another check, and I'll see if they hear you. Again, you get advantage.
That did me.
Oh boy. All right, so one of them at least heard you. 2 of them heard you, 2 of them did not. So I'm going to say we're going to go into initiative now.
All right.
So everybody
Light them up.
Everybody can roll.
Well, maybe I could get a 3 initiative this time. Hey, 9. Look at that. Shit.
So you tripled your expectations.
Still DFL.
Felgus gets to go.
No, I'm
He didn't want you to feel
Felgus.
bad. Okay.
I appreciate that.
He's a good friend to have.
Yes.
Okay, so if everyone's gone, I'm just going to say the first 2 carrion crawlers are the ones that heard you. So the one that's on your right kind of chitters and makes its way. Actually, it's got advantage. Let me roll again. I forgot they have the scent. So actually 3 of them heard you. Or
Okay.
smelled you, I should say. So this one has a movement of 30. How far can it get? This is basically the same scale. So it can't attack you, but it kind of moves its way directly towards you. It has a dash.
Okay.
So then it's your turn.
All right.
But everyone heard you say carrion crawler, so...
I'm gonna... Use number proficiency bonus. Okay, I can do that 3 times. I'm going to poof Misty Step using my Ladrin ability
Okay.
up above. Okay, guys. There's 4 carrion crawlers down there. They look mean. They're living in the skeleton of some giant worm. And there's a bunch of treasure in there.
Okay. In the meantime, another one kind of dashes over to the area where you were. Mirror, it is your turn.
What do you want to do? You guys want to get the hell out of here?
No, there's treasure in there.
Can I see this one from where I'm at up on top there?
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of positioned yourself right over the hole, so I'm assuming you're more like right there. But yes, you can.
Right.
Yeah, you can definitely see down there.
All right.
You can see the two that are
Shh.
definitely that are like adjacent to it. It's a little bit lighter in the other picture, on the other map.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shoot that one. My bow. So
I can barely hear you, Dave.
really?
Yeah, you were kind of cutting in and out.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this one there
Okay.
with my bow, and I'm gonna do the hunter's mark. And
Oh yeah.
27.
Yeah. These things have a very low AC, so that easily hits them.
Okay.
I should remind you, you're no longer invisible.
Yep. So now you
Yeah.
are visible,
Yeah.
but
Right.
that definitely
Forgot.
hits and looks like it. What's the fire damage from again?
That's from that. I made my bow. It does extra fire damage now. That was that crystal or whatever.
That rune thing that we
Yeah,
have, I still have
yeah, I
on that.
remember
Right.
the rune. I just didn't remember if it was something you had to activate or if it used charges.
No, it's forever.
Okay, cool.
No.
Yep. So, all right. So it looks like 19 damage
Yep.
on that on the
For my
first.
first one, and I'll do another shot.
Oh, patwang!
Yeah.
Your
Yep.
bow snaps. You'll need to spend a round
Right.
re-stringing.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
So another carrion crawler kind of makes its way over in that direction. And Groot.
Well, how far down are they?
It's about 10 feet down.
Oh, and I'm going to do.
Somebody can sneak in there invisible.
I'm going to do a thorn whip on one of them.
Thorn.
Okay, 20 definitely hits. Which one were you
Yep.
targeting?
The one that has the hunter's mark on it.
Okay. So he takes 8 piercing. Any other effect besides the damage?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, whack. Are you doing anything with your elk, or is he just kind of observing?
uh, you know, I don't know. Sure, wild abandon. I'll tell him to charge and jump down and attack a carrion crawler. Why not, right? Give him
Okay.
60. I'll just say he does that, and then he will hoof. He will hoof.
Whip and hoof.
Character sheet, hoof.
See, I'm same guy.
Yes.
Yep, same guy.
All right, that
23.
also
23.
hit. Wow. Okay.
23.
Jesus.
Oh, crap.
That
Crap.
thing is barely alive. Its like tentacles are kind of weakly reaching out, but it hasn't quite died. It is really, really hurt though. You basically see like this ichor, like gross, squishy stuff come oozing out of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, but now the elk is also visible. And let's see, we've got another carrion crawler who now sees visible lunch. And it can move close enough to attack. It gets 2 attacks, one with tentacles and one with a bite. So tentacles
Testicles.
first. 12, does that hit?
No.
Okay, so it dodges the tentacles, the bite.
Testicles.
16.
hits.
Okay,
That
so
hits.
he managed to get a bite in. That's just going to be piercing damage, though. 10 piercing damage on the elk.
Okay.
All right.
You dick.
It is Baldry's turn.
All right. I'm going to target the one that just bit our buddy,
Okay.
Yeah.
the majestic elk. With we'll do. I will toll him dead.
Oh, they have a surprisingly high wisdom score. 18.
Jesus, what the hell?
Yeah, they have a 12 wisdom.
Bonus action, spiritual Mac.
All right. He's up there by his
Get
Samrel
out.
if you want to drag him over.
Yeah,
10 will
that's
not
a-
do it, unfortunately.
that is a miss.
Bangs
Damn
off his
it, Jim.
armor. All right. So are you able to find Mr. Mac up there in the corner? Okay.
Yep, got it.
All right. Felgalos, he says, yeah, good idea about making someone invisible. Who wants to be invisible? Improved invisible, greater invisible.
Oh, to sneak in and get the treasure.
Who's going to jump down there?
Who's got the best stealth?
Me.
All right, Mira, you suggested it. Let's see, that is. He has to touch you, so can he reach you? Okay, so he can't actually get to you in time and cast the spell. He can touch Valdry or Serendial or Groot.
Serendial's got to have better stealth than I do.
My stealth is 4.
My stealth is 6.
Why don't I wait?
He could just wait. He could move and then do it next round, or he can wait. You can't get to him, and he can't get to you without. Well,
Right.
he could actually wait if you want to dash to him. He could
Sure.
he could ready an action to bestow it on you when you reach him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right, cool. He will do that then.
Okay.
All right, then we get a carrion crawler. The first guy who's got the hunter's mark, he's got 1 hit point left, but he wants a nice last meal, so he's going to attack the elk with his tentacles. Oh, 20.
Yep.
Okay, so 5 poison damage and a DC 13 con save. Oh, no problem. He made the con save, so he is not paralyzed. He does also, though, get a bite, which 11, I'm assuming, fails. Serendial.
Fails.
All right. So can I see? I can see these guys, can't I?
Yep.
Down below. All right. So I'm just gonna frostbite the fuck out of, or firebolt the hell out of them. So let's see. This guy with the pink on him, I'm gonna
Okay.
hit him first.
Yeah, he's got 1 hit point left. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you
25.
immolate
Oh, yeah.
him.
Whack.
He did not
And
get his
then the
last
one next-
meal.
Next to the Mac, I'll use my other one. 14 probably misses.
14. Actually, that's just enough. 13 is
So
what you
he
need.
takes 11.
Okay, so it is a bit slow bringing up the little bubbles, but it's working. Okay, so 2 firebolts. 1 died and 1 got scorched a bit. Okay, so I'm going to move him off to the side to get him out of the way. This guy kind of steps up to the plate. He wants some supper. Ooh, he gets in with a tentacle attack on the elk for 6 poison and another con save.
Not the elk. Not the majestic elk.
Okay. He's very hardly resisting that poison. A bite. Oh, this bite attack also succeeds for 5 more piercing.
Oh.
Oh, the elk is
See
gone.
you later.
Denied his final meal. That's got to be particularly frustrating for a carrion crawler having no carrion left over after he
Right.
his
What
prey.
the hell?
Okay, Mirror, it is now your turn.
All right. So I'll scoot over here.
Okay, so you dash over to him, and Falgalos casts greater invisibility on you. The spell is further up in there, but basically you get invisibility for a minute, but you can actually attack without losing invisibility.
Okay.
And he's going to concentrate on that.
Yep.
And you dash, so that is your turn. Carrion Crawler. Okay, Carrion Crawler last. He's going to move up by his buddies there and trying to see what all the fuss is about. Well, actually, he'd just dash up there. He sees the spiritual Mac. Hey, that looks tasty. He can't attack there, but he wants in on that spiritual Mac action. Groot, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Let's see here.
Yeah, they may be wisdom 12, but their int is 1, so they are not smart.
I just don't think I want to jump down there as anything.
I wouldn't.
Just blast them from a range.
That's what I'm doing. Trying to think of what spell I want to do. Screw it. We'll do another Thorn Whip. 10
On which guy?
on that guy.
Okay. He gets a whack. Taken out of him. And anything else?
That's it.
Okay, well, Carrion Crawler is going to ineffectually attack the Spiritual Mac, and that doesn't do anything, but they're dumb as posts, so they're going to keep trying. Voldry, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'll get them a little taste of the spiritual Mac. Let's see what. 21 hit.
Yeah, against which
Ooh.
one? Oh,
So that one will take 5 force.
All right.
And then, so that was my bonus action. For my real action, we're going to go on the same one who was the first one who was stupid enough to hit it. We're going to do Guiding Bolt.
I'm sorry, I missed on which guy?
The one I just whacked with a spiritual
Same
Mac.
guy, okay. 14
So
will
14
also hit, yes.
So 10
Yeah.
radiant.
All right, so beat him and
Nice.
fry him. Okay. Felgalos, let's see. Does he have any ranged attacks? Must have something here. Oh, wait, what's this do?
Ooh, what's this?
Oh, you know what? He's going to cast actually Aura of Vitality. So basically, anyone within a 30-foot radius, is it? Yeah, 30-foot radius of him he'll use a bonus action to cause, one creature in the aura to gain 2d6. Let me just, come on, first off, can I make you see it? Yeah, okay. And it's 30-foot radius. Okay. Serendil, you're really low, aren't you?
Low.
What's
Your points.
yeah, what are you
No,
guys?
I used when we were short resting. I took care of myself.
Oh, okay. Then Mirror, I think you're probably the one.
Yeah, I'm down 20.
Okay, so
still.
then he'll do a 2d6. Okay, so you get 5 back.
All right.
Oh, well, you know what? That's concentration. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
That's probably more important than if you're going to stay up here anyway. That's probably more urgent than.
No, I was gonna hop down.
Oh, you were
and
going to
go
hop down.
get
Okay,
the treasure.
then in that case,
Goes off. Okay.
anybody else need healing?
I'm good.
I'm good.
You're good. Groot, you're not wounded. Okay. All right,
I'm
then he wouldn't have cast that because if you were indeed going to hop down, he
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
My plan is to hop down, avoid those creatures, and go check out that treasure.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of offensive ranged spells.
Just keep concentrating on my invisibility. Now.
And that wouldn't really help. Oh, wait. wait, maybe you could do something with that. Nope, that's concentration too. Damn it. Okay.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a dragon, not a spellcaster.
Well, he is a spellcaster. But
Yeah.
one item, one large object. You know what? He's going to move over to here and look down, and he takes a good look at the treasure. And while he's doing that, he's saying, if one of you guys want, I could maybe pop you over there by the treasure.
Perfect.
Yes, please.
I'll do it. That's where I was going anyway.
Do it.
Oh, that wouldn't work because it's not wood. But yeah, he wouldn't want to use that. Okay, yeah, he's kind of sizing it up, and he just needs to. Who's going to volunteer for that?
Mirror.
You're going to pop in there, okay?
Yep.
And what he's going to do, he's got a spell called Snatchport. Basically, he's going to swap you with another object.
Oh, like a coin. Perfect.
Well, yeah, he's looking to see if there's anything big there. He can't, he's not close enough to spot something, so it's basically one large object. What he could do is he could swap you. Oh, no, that's going to weigh more than the weight limit. He's just going to swap you with one of the magic items that he can see laying on there. It'll be at random, but
Sure. Yeah.
so you'll basically appear on the top of the pile, and
Sure.
the magic item will appear where you're standing.
Okay.
Excuse me. So you actually would appear right there, and the magic item will be
His bag of tobacco.
actually what appears where you were standing is what looks like a ring.
Somebody grab it.
My precious.
My precious.
Yes.
Okay, and that was his turn. Carrion Crawler is dead, so Sorrendil, you get to go.
All right. I'm going to pop the. I'm going to start with this one, do the same thing.
Boom.
The
Second one
11
missed,
misses,
but
yes, but the first
6.
hits for 6 fire damage.
Fire.
Okay.
Stay up here and keep blasting them, basically.
Yep. All right, so Mira, you're improved invisible.
Yep.
And they have a keen sense of smell, so basically it's actually cancels itself out. So it's just one. Yeah, he didn't know you're there. So Mira, it is your turn. You're standing on a treasure pile, and you can see them all.
Yep. I am basically going to start rifling through it and see what I can find.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right.
No advantage because they have advantage on there, so it kind of cancels out.
Yep.
So 14. Okay. All right. One of the three notices you, hears you rummaging around.
Damn.
But
That,
you
that,
fi-
that boost we got from Groot is out of effect now, I take it?
Yeah, I'm out of range now.
Okay.
Yeah. You find well, for one thing, you can see that this treasure pile is slightly smaller than the other one. I'd say it works out to be probably about 13,000 gold pieces worth of crap.
Sure.
But you do find a silver pouch that
Okay,
kind of
I
feels
grab
kind of
that.
gritty inside.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a bunch of, again, you don't have a bag of holding, but you could,
No, right.
yeah, you do find the pouch though.
Okay, grab that.
All right, so that would be your action. You can take a move if you want, or you can remain where you're at.
I'm gonna, I think, stay and search some more.
Okay. Well, I would say, yeah, you basically the rest of what you would find would be essentially gold pieces.
Coins
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, coins and stuff.
All right. Basically, take 2 handfuls and shove some in my pockets.
Okay.
And then,
I'd say that if you're putting them in your pocket, say maybe you get 500 gold worth.
all right, that's fair.
Okay, so then carry.
And then, can I move? Joe,
No,
or
that
no?
was
Is
that would have been your
that's
move
my
equivalent. Yeah.
That's my action. Yeah.
No, your
Okay.
action was to find the pouch. I'd say
Right.
as a move equivalent, you could have grabbed some and stuffed it in your pocket.
Got it.
Okay, so carrying crawler didn't notice you, so he's going to continue chewing on Mac. So Groot, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I am killing it.
All right.
Nice.
First one, the same one that is northmost. Okay.
Yep.
So
right.
5 more piercing. All right. Then the one that did notice you, Mirror, starts to crawl towards you. It can only move 30 though, so it's gonna move a dash of 60, which would get it about halfway. So it gets to be about right there. And that's all it can do. Valdry, is your turn.
Okay. So the one by the spiritual Mac, we'll do spiritual weapon on it again.
That it?
All right. So 5 force, and then we'll hit it with a little sacred flame this time.
Deck save. He failed.
Nope. So 12 total damage.
He's looking pretty hurt, but he's still up. Okay. All right. Felgalos asks, "Do you still want to be invisible down the hole?" All right. I'll take that as a yes. He keeps concentrating. He doesn't have any other like insta
Right.
spells really that he could cast. So.
Sure.
Serendil, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna zap the closest one.
12 just misses. Ping off the hide. That one hits though.
It's a hard
Ooh.
hit, but I got a massive 2.
Oh my god, he has 1 hit point left. Oh, he is again like the other one. He's just like barely hanging on. Let's see. The other carrion crawler also didn't notice Mirror, so he's gonna try chewing on the Mac. Mirror, okay, it's your turn. You see one of the carrion crawlers is moving towards you.
Yep. Doesn't know where I'm at though, so I'm gonna
Yeah, it would be at a disadvantage to attack you, but it's again
move like
they have
there.
really keen smell. So
Yep. And then I'm gonna shoot at. Has this been hurt yet? I tell.
you
Doesn't really.
make a
I'm
survival
not sure.
check.
So
Make a survival check.
yeah. Okay.
Tough to
Yeah.
say.
I can't tell. Okay. So I'll do my first shot. I'm gonna make that my mark, seeing my other one is dead. And then I'm gonna take my shot. 10 misses.
You probably still need to string up your longbow, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll do that.
Okay. All right. So you are able to mark him, and then you spend the rest of your round restringing your bow.
Right. Yep.
All right. So
forgot
next
about
round
that.
you'll be good to go. That carrion crawler. Oh, I guess since the other guys haven't noticed you, I could go ahead and make another stealth check to see if you can stealthily restring your bow.
Sure.
Nope, they didn't notice you. I'll check the other guy. Oh, he got a natural 20. So yeah, the one that was heading towards you still kind of knows roughly what direction you're coming, but it's not his turn, so he's gonna chew on a spiritual mac. Groot, it is your turn.
I think I'm gonna do something different. Man with 3 buttocks.
Extra
I still get
50% again.
It doesn't matter what I. It doesn't matter what I do. It's still crappy damage.
Okay, so you were shooting at the same guy with
Yep,
the
same
one with
guy.
1 hit point. Okay,
Same
so,
guy.
so 5 crappy damage or not, it's enough to kill him. So one of the 3
Yay.
surviving ones.
I feel powerful.
There you go.
Nice.
It falls on its back and its tentacles slowly droop to the ground. Okay, so what do we got left here? All right, so the one that's going towards Mirror, he kind of roughly knows where you are still, so he's gonna kind of clamber over this nasty big ass skeleton, but he can't quite get to you. So he gets to be about there before his movement runs out. So Valdry, it is your turn.
All right, we'll mac that one up, the one that's still sitting there.
That'll hit. 8 force.
All right, and then I'm going to try and troll him dead this time.
Troll
see
him
if
dead.
it's- Troll him dead. See if he makes a wisdom save or not.
Oh my
God
God.
damn!
Right.
How does one of these Karen eaters have a wisdom and roll 20 for God's sakes?
It's only a 12
Very
wisdom. He
wise.
only gets a +1. That's enough, I guess. They're very wise,
Yeah.
but not very smart. Okay, Felgalos will keep on Thinkas to keep your invisibility up. Serendial.
Okay, that was zappity zap with a firebolt.
Ooh,
Nice.
got a
There we
crit.
go.
Oh,
So 45.
Holy crap!
nice.
Yeah, that kills him. You immolate the carrion crawler that was left underneath the hole, and he drops to the ground as smoky ruin. Yeah, he's dead. All right,
He's all dead.
so he's out of the initiative. Mirror, the one that's left is heading towards you.
Yeah.
Your bow is now strung.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at it first. And it's been injured because of my mark. So I'm going to zap that again with the mark. Oops, ignore that one. And then.
Oh, 20! Oh my god, a double.
Poing, poing.
All right.
I'm going to
I'm
say
going
the
to-
double failure, it doesn't break
Yeah.
your bow, but it's going to take you 2 rounds to string up.
Yeah, so-
Wow.
Damn, roll
Alright,
20. That was brutal.
right.
How frustrating
Dang.
right after you just got done restraining it. God.
That's
This has
crazy.
never happened before.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm moving to there. And that's it.
Okay, let's see. Which one is this? That one is dead, so Groot, it is your turn. From where you're standing, you can no longer see the remaining carrion crawler, but you hear it moving around, and you hear Mirror from below yell, "Shit!" really loud.
I jump down.
Okay.
And I then turn into. What do I want to turn into?
Form of a
Those are
bucket of
both damn.
water.
Something cool. Something fast.
Cool.
An eagle.
That'd be
It's
pretty-
got like 13 hit points. No.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be
that
pretty
would
close quarters for flying around in there, too.
Right.
Could do a polar bear in the desert.
There you go.
The surreality alone will confuse the hell out of them.
Right.
What the hell is that?
That is the snake.
Big furry potatoes.
Mm. Fluffy.
It's so fluffy.
Yeah, I'm actually. It doesn't say he gets any kind of hindrances for being hot, so I'm gonna do polar bear. Haven't done that in a while. Grrr.
Okay. Yeah, it's cooler under here.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm angry too.
Yeah, I don't think you're that big though. I'll scale
yeah.
them down.
And then I will. So, so he can move 40. So can I? It says it's only 10 feet down.
What do you mean, like 10 feet down?
You said to
Jump-
get down. To
jump
get
down.
down, does that count as my move? Part of
No,
10
that
feet?
would be like, I'd say 5 feet worth of movement to just drop down.
Okay, well then I will go ahead and my action is a bonus action. So I will double move right up next to the carrion crawler.
I can just see you just running down the spine of this thing, bones flying everywhere.
What's the name of the polar bear in the Golden Compass?
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean.
That
There
guy,
were a bunch
that
of them
guy.
actually, but yeah.
Yeah, they're right, but the main guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I'll remember it when you say it.
It's my nickname.
Do you have like armor on too?
Yes, in my dreams I have armor on.
Polar
And that's
bear
it.
armor?
I'm done.
No.
I'm done.
Anyway, it's a pretty cool sight though, going charging through the spine of this purple worm, and
Actually, I would still have my silent movement thing on too.
oh, that's true. Yeah, you'd be stealth. Did you want to try and sneak up on him? Well, there wouldn't be a tactical advantage really, but
No, I mean, sure. I'm gonna move 60, or sorry, 80.
I'm trying to think. Actually, you're invisible, so when you change form,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was visible. I've been attacking.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was regular invisibility. Okay, never mind. So that would, but that's just a curious question. I wonder if that would normally happen when you shape change if you retain invisibility. I would see why not.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Anyway,
Oh,
okay, so you are visible. The carrion crawler is going to turn and see an actual visible target making much more noise than Mirror is stealthily still invisible wandering around. So it will turn around and attack the polar bear coming at him.
Okay.
Tentacles 19.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you take 5 poison and need to make a con save. No problem. Then a bite, which misses. So that's his turn. Voldry.
So what is the actual distance from where my spiritual Mac is to where is it really 100 and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over
Some
100
odd feet.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's going to be out of the way. You'd have to move around to even see it and be able to direct it. I guess unless you maybe if you stuck your head
no,
over
well,
the edge and
okay,
look
so
down.
So what the heck? I'll drop down.
Okay, yeah, about 5 feet of movement to do that.
Okay. Boop. And then I'll get in line so I can see that guy directly. And then I will do a little since I need the range. Man, mine's a little laggy now too. I will do guiding bolt. Damn it.
Just missed him. Twanged off his armor. Okay, Felgalos will keep concentrating. Surrender.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down too, and then I'm gonna firebolt.
Nice.
All right, that hits.
Boom.
9
Just the 9.
fire damage. Okay. And Mirror.
Okay. Moving in. And missed, right?
12 would just miss.
21.
That hits.
Okay. So 5, so 10. I gotta do my hunter's mark, Jim. Another 2.
12 points.
Yep, 12 points total.
All right. Then Groot.
Yay!
Damn.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Both hit. So 14 plus 9. So it looks like 23, which actually is enough to kill it. It had 19 hit
Yes.
points left. You savage this thing and
Yay.
strew its innards everywhere, and they all get stuck on the inside of the skeleton of the.
Valdry, get down here and stuff more coins in that bag.
I'm a coming. I'm down here. I'm a coming.
Okay, so I'm going to take us out of combat.
Well, stuff like another 1,000 GP in the bag of holding.
Shit, take it all, piss them off.
Yeah, how long do you want to stay down there?
Not long.
Not long. Well, it'll take a while to scoop all that into the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
have
we're
another?
no longer invisible.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that Felgulus does have another invisibility he could cast, but
Oh, to get us out?
yeah. Let's see.
That'd probably help.
I'm trying to
All
see.
right,
Well,
so
hang on. Let me finish talking. Let me finish figuring this out first. How many slots he's got? He has one level 5 slot, which would get 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and one level 4 slot, which would get 3 people.
So that's everybody.
But then he'd be pretty much out of all of his spells.
Right.
Yeah.
What? So what? Sure. I don't know. If
Why
he
do-
doesn't have anything to help us, I don't know. I guess he could turn into a giant fucking dragon and kill things.
Yeah, he
so.
turned to a dragon and breathe on things.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying to assume that he's going to stay invisible himself because he's kind of
Right.
watching. But if you guys want to clean house down there while he does that, I mean, he can do that. You know, he can wait until you want to come out, and you can do that in this ship while
Right.
even if your invisibility runs out, and then he can cast invisibility again, when you're ready to leave.
Right. Let's do that.
Okay.
Sounds
So-
wonderful.
All right, so you're going to spend some time and grab up all the loot now that you've got your bag of holding and nothing to
Yep.
disturb you. You find, well, I'll just put it all in chat here.
Okay.
And again, the monetary value is kind of an amalgam of a whole bunch of loose coins and art objects and gems and various and sundry
Baubles
stuff.
and-
Yes, exactly. But in there, you find that.
Oh. We found his Yandala's delight, huh?
Yep.
All right. He'll be happy.
Yeah, actually, that was what Mirror pocketed before
Yep.
taking anything else. But I guess the ring was up above, so you wouldn't have found this out without
Right.
going back up for it. But actually, Falgalos could toss it back down if you want to spend some time, looking at it. And I'd say you'd be able to figure it out or spend some time attuning. One of
Right.
you could actually attune to it while the rest of you are rooting through the treasure.
Well, honestly, do we
I'm
even
gonna
need to
take
stay
about
here anymore?
It's an
Because
No.
afternoon right
No.
now.
We need to get out of here.
he just wanted
got-
his treasure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
we're
it's,
done,
Yep.
right?
yeah, if it's up to you guys. If
Yeah.
once you load the stuff
Yeah.
up,
Unless we want
Let's
to fight
get back
ship
to the
dragon.
ship. Yep.
so
Because we don't have to fight blue dragons
Nope.
if we don't.
No.
want
Oh,
to.
yeah, exactly. So it's really then just a matter of seeing if you can make your way off or if they notice anything whatsoever. This is
Right.
just like going to be
All right.
negligible. Yeah. Okay. You're fine. So you're able to basically toss all that stuff in the bag of holding, make your way up. Felgalos casts invisibility before you do. I guess the one question is how you're going to get back up out of there, but I'm assuming that you.
I have a grappling hook and stuff, so we could.
Well, I could just Misty Step up there. You could throw a rope up to me.
People could climb on top of the polar bear and then climb out.
Right.
Yeah, there's a number of
Well,
ways
and
we could do
actually,
it.
the ship hull would actually get a little bit closer at the edge because it's kind of a dome.
Sure.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that actually probably would work if you wanted to kind of boost yourself up on the polar bear. That would be no problem. So, all right,
Bernardson. That's the guy's name. Lorik Bernardson.
that's the
Anyway.
polar bear.
Yeah.
I was thinking something else. I can't remember. What it was.
What we could do is I could wait with Groot. Everybody else goes up. Then I can use my special Eladrin power to Misty
Yeah.
Step Groot up there. And then I'll have one left and I can Misty Step myself up.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So basically, all that eats up maybe 10 minutes of the reinforced invisibility that Felgalos has cast. So you've got 40 minutes to make your way back, which would be absolutely no problem. Assuming you don't
Alright.
want to explore the remainder
Sweet.
of the town in any way.
No.
All right. So you managed to make your way back to the tunnel. On your way back, there's no repeat of the cave-in incident, so you can easily climb over the rubble of what was there before. You make your way back to the high road and pass between all the plinths and everything back to the gate. And as you're passing by that statue of the 8-foot-tall dragon,
Ah, shit.
its head swivels, looks directly at you, even though you're invisible, and its arm reaches forward and it points at you.
Oh, fuck.
But it otherwise does not move.
I point right back.
Let's.
Yeah.
It up.
Right
give-
back
I
at
give
you,
him the
man.
Double finger gun.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, but then you are able to otherwise make your way back to the airship, where bleary-eyed Samril still is kind of vomiting over the side.
Ah.
Yeah, the take off, and yeah, you've made your escape. A successful dragon heist.
Cool.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reach in my pocket and give good old Felglos his pouch.
Ooh, his eyes just light up, and he pulls a big pipe out of his pocket, and immediately like puts them in there and like tamps it down, and then uses a little cantrip to light it. He's like, "Oh, that is so worth it." You guys want a bowl?
Hey,
I
man.
just dragon's
Don't
get it.
bogart that thing out by yourself, man. Pass it around, man.
Yeah, he passes it around, and it actually, let's see. He actually decides to share some with you because he is so grateful. And it's basically 2 doses of it. But it's very fragrant.
This is some real good shit.
Yeah. So he basically kind of divides his stash in half. So you get, well, let's see, 3d6 portions. So
Wow, that's really nice.
so you get 8 portions of Yandala's Delight. And let me put the text in here. All right. So it's basically you're blessed by Yandala for 1 hour, and if you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the attack or saving throw.
Wow.
So yeah, I told you it's good shit.
So it's almost a bless.
Yeah, basically, it's kind of like a bless. Is that what does it bless a D4? I can't
Bless
remember.
does a D4 to attack and skill rolls, I believe.
Okay.
Almost like the bards thing. That,
Yeah, kind of a
Samuel
cross
does.
between bless and bardic inspiration
Yeah.
with a slightly lower die type.
Yep.
But yeah, and it smells pretty damn good too. So yeah, you've made off with a pretty decent haul. I mean, thousands of
Right.
gold. You've got a ring of telekinesis. You've got the cape of the mounty back, whatever it's called,
Yep.
and the other potions. I think they were of cloud giant strength. Yep, 2 potions of
Yeah.
cloud giant strength. So, considering you didn't have to, well, you fought the carrion crawlers, but you avoided fighting the gargoyles and more importantly the actual dragons. I'd call that a
Gargoyles. This
pretty
is
good
bad.
win. And as you're heading back, actually, where did you want to go next? Because,
Waterdeep. Get rid of all this loot.
well, I was going to say that as you're, let's see, you're by Ascor. So I'm going to say you haven't gotten far just because I don't want to have you go through the trouble of
Right.
making a decision to go one direction and something else happens. You actually receive a message from Golden Fields, of all places.
Huh.
Your
Oh my god.
Mirror, your former, I don't know if you could call him a master
Right.
or mentor.
Right. Sure.
He is letting you know that they've been looking for Grin Hood for quite a while, which is the fortress of the hill giants,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
still have not found anything. But they have identified a hill giant in the Desserin Hills who's holed up in a tower that
Oh.
if you want to go and check her out, you might be able to
Oh yeah.
make
Yeah.
some
That's
progress
over by
there.
Yarder and Tribor. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's head there.
So that would be, let's see.
Don't we own some property in Yarder or something like that, or or something like that?
It's wrong lumber. I own 3 lumber yards. I notice you don't spend
You
too
own
much
the
time
town.
there. Not sure where they are. Let's see. That's about 550 miles, roughly. Oops. At about
About an
roughly 8
hour.
miles an hour. That's 68 hours. So about 3 days continuous travel.
Mhm. Yep.
All right.
Good.
Still faster than walking.
Yep.
Can heal up and
Yep. So you guys
smoke some weed.
are able, exactly, take a nice rest, long rest. About face the ship, and off we go. And Felgalos will do the whole patrolling thing.
Thanks.
Samuel's eldest will be better.
Yeah, Samuel's still kind of like, I don't want any of that stuff. No need to roll for encounters except for the brief times when you guys are keeping watch, and that is pretty much uneventful.
Yay.
So, you don't know precisely where this tower is, but you were kind of given vague enough directions that you can think you can figure it out. Let me just make sure that it's...
Yeah, maybe the dragon can find it. Wow.
Yeah, actually, he can scout around looking for the description of it. It's basically a ruined tower. And yeah, it
Hope it's not Zephyros's tower.
no. No, this is basically, it looks like an old stone tower. And I think
All right.
it's about 9:30. I think we can power through this encounter. So we're going to say, I should label this. I'm just going to copy Lynn Armrall's thing here. I'm going to say it's right here, except I'm going to rename it. Come on, how do I do this? Do I have to go to the text tool? What is it? Nope, that creates a new one. Damn it. Oh, do I need to ungroup it? Hang on. Old tower. There we go. Group. Oh, I did not want to do that. Oh, and now it disappeared.
Ah!
This is making a mess. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, for frack's sake, I'm going to just start over. Just want a reference. Old tower. Good enough. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, Felgos can scout ahead, and it basically is it's a crumbling tower atop a hill about a quarter mile away. He says that it looks like parts of the rooftop have fallen inward. So there's a big gaping hole above, and he did spot about 4 hawks circling around over the top of it. So he says maybe we should set down the airship and approach cautiously.
Okay.
I'm not
Sounds
that
like a
terrified of a hill giant, but if you guys are wanting to, I don't know, what are you guys wanting to do?
I think we want to interrogate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if
See where
this one is slightly more intelligent and can tell us, like, hey,
there's
where's
goo.
your headquarters at? Yeah, we want to say hi to Goo,
All right, so
old friend of ours.
tell you what, I'll hang back here. Let's set the ship down. I'll hang back here around the back. I'll stay in halfling form so that I'm not bigger than the ship. But if you need help, just yell out my name and I'll transform into dragon form and I'll come rip roaring through and help in any way I can.
All right.
So he does that. The ship sets down. It'll stay down on the ground. And you guys can approach this place. Actually, I have a map I can put you on. I put you on the dragon ship, didn't I? Damn it.
Mhm.
Wrong map. All right, so. And it is a complete and utter black map, isn't it?
Yes.
In the abyss.
It is.
Where's the abyss?
Where is the advanced page thing? Dynamic lighting.
On the maelstrom.
Not
Yay!
off.
Yeah.
It's
I thought it'd be bigger.
It's only a bottle.
only a model. All right, so I think I have to reveal this for some reason, don't I? What the hell? This is annoying. Roll 20. Why don't you get your damn dynamic lighting
Annoying.
working right? Fog of War on.
Smell the darkness.
Smell the darkness.
Smell the
Attack the
darkness.
darkness. Dynamic lighting off.
Good old infocom.
Dynamic lighting.
What game that was.
There we go. Sometimes you just got to play with the settings until it works. So anyway, this is the ground level over here. So I've put you guys, if you can kind of think of that as being, as you approach, there's a great big boulder, looks like rolled in front of this tower. And as you draw nearer, you actually hear a horrible noise coming from inside this tower. This deep guttural dirge pouring from the lips of something big and awful. It's like this blubbering.
I yell out, "Hello!"
The sound is loud enough that you think that your voice wouldn't
Not even
Not even
Can't
close.
close.
penetrate it, huh?
Yeah, and you do spot the 4 hawks circling above this tower. Um,
Okay.
if you guys want to
Out-
make a wisdom and or a wisdom perception and or intelligence nature check.
Well, I'll try perception since.
Okay. You can spot that these hawks have crimson feathers,
Okay.
which makes you think they might be blood hawks. And anyone want to do a nature check?
Not
Sure.
Okay. What you guys have heard of blood hawks, they are unusually aggressive. They've got very, very keen eyesight, and they use pack tactics for their attacks. They're not terribly dangerous, but they can be alert and are commonly used as like guard animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this thing is completely blocking the hole, this giant boulder.
It looks like a small creature could possibly squeeze through. There's like a bit of a gap where this round boulder is wedged up against the door, but anything larger than a small creature would not.
Okay.
What about this side?
Those are kind of
Scale that.
you could try to. I mean, you can kind of see a profile of how this tower looks from
Yeah.
the side.
Well, it looks like it, you
It
know,
looks like it has a hole there.
yeah. Could I fire a firebolt into the hole? Like not aiming anything, just more to make a light?
You just kind of blind fire in there.
Yeah, I want to blind fire in there,
Okay,
like
well,
get its
it's
attention
distraction.
so it stops blubbering.
Right.
Well, I could either do my flying, my wings thing, and fly up
All right, well, if
Get
you want
in
to try
here
that, get its
and,
attention.
and then crawl
Yeah.
up, or I could fly up higher here, but I don't want to get attacked by a band of bloodhawks.
Yeah.
But
Why not?
I just want to get its attention. So I mean, if you can try to fly up one of these holes, I don't know if
Yeah.
you fit.
Yeah.
So.
well, I can fly up at least to get into here, and then I can land and walk up.
Sure. All right.
Okay.
So I'll do
Yeah,
that.
that shaft would be. I'm trying to think.
Can I do it? Do I have to go like hands and knees, or
I'm trying to see what the description is of those. It doesn't. Really give it direction here. Hang on. They don't describe the shafts, or if they do, I'm trying to find it. From the pictures, it looks like you would be able to fit, but
Yeah.
it
well,
specifically
if it's easier,
says
what I can do.
it's specific. The description specifically says you need to be a small creature to get past the boulder, which seems like okay. Why bother if you can just climb through this shaft?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna
Well,
rule that
okay,
it's basically a small creature could fit through that shaft, but nothing larger.
Okay. So what's this
I
up
could-
here? Is this like a landing?
Same
Or a
deal,
ledge?
but going.
Okay.
It's I would assume.
Do you want me to go in as an animal of some type?
I'm assuming it's like an
Yeah,
open
sure.
window. It's a window opening. Again, small creature could probably. Well, I'd say with those are a little bit taller, so you could probably squat down and maybe get in, but you'd have to be at that elevation.
hmm
Yeah, he's flying first.
Or let Groot crawl up there, all spidery like or something like that.
Right.
All spidery like. Yep.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Let's do the spidery thing.
Okay, so you transform
Spider.
into one of the spider
Spider.
forms. You can pick whichever one you like.
I'm assuming. Well, it can't be the spider queen. but,
Yeah, again within size.
we'll do the wolf spider.
Okay. And which entrance or which window are you going for?
Oh, he could get on behind the boulder, couldn't he?
Yeah.
You could go through the boulder, or you could climb the side of the tower and go in through one
Let's
of the windows?
do the boulder.
Okay. All right. So you clamber through the boulder, and I think I can just reveal this whole thing at once. What you see is making this big blubbering noise, sitting on the top floor. It looks like this was at one point maybe a multi-story structure, but the various floors have kind of caved in, and all you see are the remnants of stairs and a big central open hole in the middle. But sitting on the ledge on the top story is a hill giant who is just sobbing and crying. And she does not appear to have noticed you. And the hawks don't seem to have noticed the spider going in either.
Makes you want to go.
I guess I could show the insides too here. Top down.
I'm a sad giant.
I'm a sad
I'm a
giant.
dead giant.
Oh, I can. Does she look wounded?
Not that you can see. She just looks just inconsolate. And she actually seems to be singing or trying to sing in between sobs. Do you speak giant?
I do.
Okay, yeah. It's hard to make out what the words are, but it sounds like she's singing something about someone named Truck and being left on her own and eating lots of food together, but now her stomach will always be empty or something along those lines.
Nice. You know, so and the tower's open to the sky above her.
Yes. Well, directly above her, there's still a remnant, but yes, the profile's kind of accurate there.
Okay. Well, yeah. At this point, I'm gonna turn back into Groot, and I'm gonna say, "Don't be sad, and giant."
Okay. All right. So you transform back from a spider. I guess I'm assuming you. Where are you when you do this? Are you on the ground floor or on her level?
Yeah, I'll be on the ground floor.
Okay. So position yourself on this. Oops, I just moved my wrong map. Hang on. Yeah, exactly. Position yourself there. Okay, so you appear and say what you just said.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if she even hears you over her or notices you over her blubbering. Okay, in a rare moment of clarity, she actually opened her eyes and heard you, and it was like between sobs. So yeah, she like stops for a second, and then this like complete look of stupidity crosses her face, like she can't figure out what. It'd be like a lampshade just started talking to one of you, and then she like, then she kind of like shakes herself out of it and says, "Smash!" and launches herself off the ledge.
Jesus.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna make you go ahead and roll initiative, and
Why do they always have to be angry?
they're hill giants. What do you expect?
She's sad.
Yep. Yeah.
What a stupid person.
The carrion crawlers are smarter than that. No, not actually. They do have
They were wiser.
They definitely are that.
Turn into a ape and move that rock.
All right. So if you guys also, you obviously heard that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and you can roll initiative as well if you wish.
I assume we just assume that Groot's dead. And...
Doing a great job, Groot. You have all
I'm
confidence in
showing
you.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah, let me roll initiative here. And my straight.
Samrel's up back in the boat.
Shit my pants. That's what I'm gonna do.
Shit my pants. Holy shit.
All right. So I'm gonna go over there.
Wait, Mira, you were. It's not your turn.
Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't even roll initiative.
Okay. So, all right. So, Mira, it does look like you would get to act first as she launches herself off. You don't actually see what's going on. You just heard her yell,
Right.
"Smash!"
Yeah, so if I was over there, could I run over there in the turn?
It's 10. The scale, I think, is accurate.
Oh.
So you could dash around the tower and get to where you're at in a round.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Then Valdry. Wait, this isn't right. This did not sort
No,
right.
mine was 6. So there we
Groot.
go.
Okay, so you see this massive mountain of blubber hurtling down towards you. But you have the initiative, so I would let you step out of the way without having to make a deck save.
Okay. Well. No. I step out of the way, and I'm gonna push the boulder out of the way.
Okay, so
Alright.
you turn into a giant ape, and is that about the right size? It's like large, right?
Huge.
It's huge? Okay, so it'd be 3. Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, you could squeeze through there and push the boulder out. It's part of the artwork, so I can't actually remove it, but
Yep.
we can assume it's gone. Okay, so that would be your action and kind of, well, let's see.
And my move.
Yeah, we'll say that combines enough to do it. Arguably you could say it would be an action to move the boulder, but yeah, moving even for a giant ape, that I would say that's not just like a move thing. That would be like an action. But I would say you could squeeze yourself into that area to get yourself positioned. So next round, if you want that to be your action,
Okay.
you could do that.
Sounds good.
Serendial.
I'm not going to be able to get in there. I'm going to have to wait till until the boulder is gone. I'm going to run over here and I'm going to yell out, "Make some good berries for the giant." I'm hoping we can make her like get distracted by eating.
Okay. All right, then the giant lands. You all hear this massive thud as this giant lands on the ground floor. More bits of the crumbling wall fall, but so she sees now that whoever she saw before is gone. There's this furry giant ape now squeezed into the entryway. So she just kind of mindlessly steps forward, pulls out a great club, and whacks at the great ape.
Great ape.
Oh my God, she got a crit.
Oh my god.
37 points of damage on one attack. The second attack.
I do not see that at all, but okay.
No, it's set up to whisper. Hang on. I can reconfigure it here. No, don't whisper rules. Okay. So second great club attack.
Jesus.
25 bludgeoning.
Hang on a second.
So 37 from the first, and
Jeez, it's 52 altogether.
All right. I need to do. I'm going to use. All I would need is a 12. Yep, good. Okay. Yep. I'm still up.
okay. That was her
I'm still an
turn.
ape.
And
Yep.
Valdry. Now you heard the thud and you heard some whacking
Yep.
and you hear the roar of the giant ape as it got
Yep.
pummeled.
Yep. So I'm gonna do my radiant soul. I'm going to fly and dash fly. So if these squares are 10, 20, 30, 40, I should be able to fly up to get to the gap right here, right?
Yeah, hang on. Looks like it's about 20 feet up to get to a gap from the base of the tower.
Okay. And then I want to get in and I want to land on this platform up here.
Okay, so you would basically wind up with about 25 feet of movement right there.
Oh, so that would just take 25 feet to get to there?
Yeah, well, let's see, but, well, let me see where you are now. Actually, no, you would have to, you're positioned right there. To get to the base would be, I write the right tool here. To get to the base would be about 25 feet of movement, and then
Okay.
another 25 to get to
Okay.
that level.
So I'll dash. I'll dash fly to get to that
All right.
platform.
Oops, just hit my mic. So you can, yeah, if you want to position yourself right there on the map, on the platform,
Yep.
that's where you would wind up.
Beep.
Okay, Mirror.
So I went around back here,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So, can I scramble up this?
Unless you're a
area?
small creature, you cannot fit through that shaft. However, you can see this massive giant wailing away on the giant ape through it. Yeah, pretty hard to miss. Arrow slits like that kind of work in
Yeah.
reverse.
All right. I'm sure I restrung my bow on my long trek with, and I went through all my strings too. By the way,
Yeah.
I think I got a bad lot.
Whatever.
17.
Yes, her AC is pretty
Yes.
low, so that hits.
So it's minus the 8, so 16 on that one.
Okay. She howls in fury.
Hunter's Mark 2.
Okay.
So that's 2. And then 12?
12 is not enough.
Okay, I missed that one.
Excuse me, that bounces off her tough hide.
Yep.
Okay, so Groot. You
So I'll
can
push the boulder out of the way.
All right, so you move out and that would let's see, that would draw an opportunity attack from her.
Can't I just push it from there?
Yeah, I would say you're strong enough that you can wedge it away and it would roll kind of naturally away from the door, at
Okay.
least enough for people, a larger or a medium-sized creature to get through.
So is that my move action or is that my
That would be
action?
your action.
Okay.
You can still take a move, but again, really the only way you could go is away from her, which would draw an opportunity attack.
I really don't want to take 2 more hits, so yeah, I guess I'll stand here. I guess it doesn't matter. Yep. That's
Okay,
fine.
so the opening, the entryway is now open for anyone else who wants to go through. Serendil, it is your turn.
All right. I can I just, well, shit.
You could squeeze past Groot.
But I
It-
can't really see past Groot. I
you-
can't shoot past Groot.
He doesn't completely fill it. You can see at least like between
Yeah,
his
but
legs.
I don't want to zap him with a lightning.
Zap away, man. It's temporary hit.
I-
Who cares?
I squeeze past him, and I will. Shit, I'm gonna cast Blight.
Oh, what does that do again here?
Basically, it is necromantic energy. So she gets a DC 15 con save. She's a giant. She'll probably get that. but it's 8d8 damage, so she'll take half of that, I guess.
Wow, she failed her save.
Failed. So she takes 47 blight damage and
Wow.
Damn.
target upside creature. Yeah, so that's it. She just takes 47 points of necrotic
Okay.
damage, and I say, back off, lady.
All right.
Stand
She
down.
howls in agony. Let me see. I want to
Try to intimidate her? Probably not.
if you want to make an intimidation check, go ahead. I'm trying to gauge what her
Yeah, I
reaction
don't
would be.
intimidate her. But I did hurt her.
Yeah, okay. No, she just is enraged. That doesn't seem to change her attitude towards you in any way.
All
Other than
right.
piss her off a lot more.
All right. Well, she did take 47 points of damage, so.
It is her turn now. So that hurt her a lot more than anything. I mean, Groot, you didn't even attack her. So you're a new little threat to be squashed. So
And I'm blade singing as a bonus action.
You have Revivify, Valdry?
Yeah,
I do.
you have it ready.
Yep.
Because I'm about to be a pop zit on the.
yeah, she squashes you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know why it came through
What
twice.
was
So
that,
take the first one.
51?
So basically, she lands prone on top of you, and you are basically grappled. You take 27 bludgeoning damage as the gigantic folds of fat surround you.
Oh my
Well,
god.
So I didn't take the first hit.
You
Or
hit the.
did I take both hits?
No, it was
Or-
it was one.
Oh, just the one. Okay, got it.
Squash.
It's an
She
actual
takes
attack.
you into her bosom.
And okay, Voldry, it is your turn. You see,
like-
fully see what's going on, but the giant is now basically prone. Actually, that would make it in. You could not shoot at her mirror while she's prone
Okay.
because she's kind of down out of the line of sight of the
Right.
shaft. But Voldry, you can still see her.
Like, damn.
Yeah, it was a sight.
That's
You
the
saw
damnedest
you
thing
saw
Wolverine's
Serendial's
ever
eyes
seen.
get big as saucers as this mountain of flab landed on her.
Well, I guess we'll try guiding bolt on her.
Okay.
I would imagine since she's prone, she's not going to be able to. But let's see, can I hit? Oh, there you go. Light her up for 16 radiant.
Yeah, that would do it. So
Does that make her yowl and roll off of poor Serendial or anything like that?
she kind of rolls. She doesn't want to roll away. She rolls around and howls in agony, and shouts, "Rook, I'll be home to see you soon." Okay, and that was your action. Any movement, or are you staying where you're at?
I'm staying where I'm at.
Okay. All right, Mirror. Yeah, you have no line of sight to what's going on, but you hear all the commotion going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna run around to sneak through there.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn there.
Yep, the dash will get you to about that spot. Okay, Groot. She's prone right now, so I would say she wouldn't get an opportunity attack if you wanted to move away from her.
Oh no, I'm gonna beat her, and I'm gonna do it as non-lethal damage.
Okay. Ooh, that'll do it. Oh yeah, okay. With one,
no, I'm gonna
you
beat
just
her.
basically walk up to her. She's like,
And I get another one.
she's
two
unconscious. You just knocked her out
Oh.
with a single
Oh.
blow.
You knocked
I
cold.
want to see what this attack is, though.
Oh my god! That would have
Nice.
been 52 points of damage.
Okay.
Can we tie her up with something?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so Sorendil, you are still trapped under this massive.
Yeah,
I
roll her
move
off.
her off. I
Okay.
move the blubber off of him.
Yeah, as a giant ape,
So,
you're able to roll her
yes,
off.
My
And
big thing
Sorendil's
is
like, "Thank you."
we need a conch from a hill giant. We don't know where the hill giants are, right? This is the
Right.
hill giant,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
We need info. We need to
That's
make
why I
her
wanted
our
to
friend.
talk to her. But
Yes.
Yeah, I think
But
we should get. Well, no, it was. I think we need to get her some food. Like, let's get some good
Yeah,
Fine,
berries.
but
and-
I think she'll go ape shit. I think we need to tie her up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Okay. But it's 10 o'clock at night, so.
Yeah, so I think this is a good spot to call it. So next time we'll pick up with the giant unconscious. Tying her up, you might have to go back to the airship and get a bunch of the rope that you use for the grappling
Sure.
hook.
Yeah,
'Cause
Right.
yeah.
that's a lot of stuff to tie up, but you can probably figure it out.
Or we can call Felgalos and have him turn into a dragon. Just put a big old paw, one of his.
They're about the same size.
Yeah, he wouldn't be much bigger than.
Are they?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll
take out
use some of the
the
rope
spots for
/
us.
chain from the airship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, chain, you might even have some on the ship now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Either way, you can find that nice industrial strength.
We've tied up hill giants before.
Yeah, exactly. So this is nothing new. Truss her up like a turkey and have your way with her. That's a pleasant thought.
Gross. Okay. Thanks.
Anyway, we'll pick it up next time, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
ya.
Good night.
Night.